Welcome to the all signs, their current feelings for you from August 25th through August 31st, or for the rest of August. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Please let me know if my microphone is working before I do a potential 3-hour long live stream. I have been having so many mic issues this past month, even with the upgrade. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Oh, and if you're new to my channel, hi, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Very, very happy to have you here. How I do the all signs read, I dive into whomever you got going on for the week ahead and see what's going on with your connection, whether you are in the new stage, current stage, Baddison it's complicated stage. It's whatever comes through, okay? Don't force the message. Never give your power away to tarot cards. If only a couple messages make sense, but the rest don't, just take what fits. All right, maybe you were only meant to hear one small message and someone else is meant to hear the whole thing. Hi, good morning. Hi, Brighted Murphy. I don't know if I said that right. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Brooke. Good morning. Buenos dias. Hi, Infinite Faith 7777. Hi, Divinely Protected. Hi, Atoras. Hi, Sandy. Is the microphone good? Watching from Louisiana. Cool. Thank you, Lisa. I did. First time here, Karen. Welcome. All right. The microphone is good? Okay. All right. It's officially Virgo season, so happy birthday to my vivacious Virgos. We're going to begin with you first and then go from Aries to Pisces. Hold on, my light. The lighting is a little weird. Hold on. All right, if I have that ring light facing at me, I get this friggin' shiny dot on my forehead. But if I have it facing the other way, there's like a shadow. Oh well. Oh well. 1 second. All right, let's begin. All right. It's downpouring. All right, which deck do I want to start Virgo's reading with? Do I want to use the Mermaid deck or do I want to use the Everyday Witch? We'll go with the Everyday Witch. Happy birthday, Virgo. It is freaking downpouring out there right now, so my room is possibly going to get a lot darker because I usually use natural lighting. All right, what do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? And the one that they want to hear about. What's their story? How do they feel about each other? What do you have for Virgo? 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my birthday babies. All right, Virgo, the person that you got going on, how do they feel about you? We have the Chariot, major for Cancer. Their intentions with you, we have the Death card, major for Scorpio. Hi, J-Dub. Hi, girl. Their behavior and actions with you, we have the Empress, another major arcana, and this is Taurus and Libra energy. Dang, Virgo, whoever this person is, there's a lot of major arcana supporting their energy towards you this week, indicating that there could be a big change happening. They're like getting prepared to make a very important decision. But at the start of the week, it looks like they're kind of going back and forth between that decision that they're deciding on. How does Virgo feel about this person? The Page of Swords. This is you seeking answers and clarity about a situation. What's the overall energy? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Virgo, it seems to me that you've got somebody here that wants to see something move forward, and if not, cut it off. This person is pretty much saying, if we're not sure of what we want with each other right now, maybe it's not meant to be. You've got someone that wants to take your relationship to a more stable place. But when I look at your feelings, you're kind of showing me that you're still needing some more insight into the situation to see if this person really has your back like that. Really trying to figure out, does this person really have my back? Are they being genuine with me? Can I really build something solid with them? Or are they just going to tell me what I want to hear and not follow through? Okay? So it's like if this person senses that you're not really trusting what they're trying to move forward with you with, they might see that as a sign that you guys are not meant to be, okay? But they do want to offer something here, so let's break it down. I'm going to start with this person's feelings for you. We have the Chariot. For some of you, this person has been possibly going through, processing things since Cancer season. Why the Chariot for how this person feels about Virgo? For some of you, there could be a move involved, which is making things that much more, complex. Why the Chariot? The Moon, another major arcana. And the Strength card, another major arcana. This person's covered in major arcanas. So Virgo, with that Moon being there and the Strength card, it feels like this person bottles up their feelings until they feel they know exactly how to express it. It's like this person doesn't want to say anything unless they know what they're saying is exactly what they're meant to be saying. It's like, imagine someone sitting around thinking, I definitely want to marry Virgo. No, 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 no. I don't know about that. I definitely want to marry Virgo. No, 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 no. You don't want someone to express their feelings when they're feeling that way, Or at least that's what this person's saying. I feel like this person's got some insecurities about what you see as, the perception you have of them. Because I am getting that this person may wrestle with some restless energy at night, tossing and turning, thinking that they did not make a good impression on you, enough for you to want to build something with them long term, or that there's some external circumstances that are hindering the two of you, and this person's wondering, is that going to screw things up for us? Is that really what, ends our story together? Because I do have the Tower influencing the Nine of Swords here. This person is expecting a rejection from you, Virgo. Whatever the offer is, whether it's to date, whether it's to become more exclusive, whether it's to move in with each other or get married, whatever the thing is, it's going to be different for many Virgos. This person's scared shitless that you're going to reject them. But they want change, so they're intending to follow through with this. I feel like I got this for another zodiac sign recently. Was it Cancer? May have been Cancer, where I intuitively got, we either are in this or we're not. Which is it? Someone was sick of the back and forth stuff. All right, so let me just clarify your feelings, and then I'll be able to have a bigger picture here. Your feelings right now, Virgo, is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords shows up when you're in the early stages of getting information in regards to a topic of, a choice. It's like you're in the early research stage. It's not until you get to the King or Queen of Swords energy that you have that clarity that you now need to make a solid decision. Why the Page of Swords for how Virgo feels about this person this week? The Page of Wands. Some of you Virgos may be offered a different path, a get out now card that will allow you to switch things up in your love life, and you're actually considering it. If you look at this card's art depiction, Virgo, you're walking down this path, which is with this person right now. But out of nowhere, there's another path that opens up and is like, Virgo, if you're not really serious about this person, you can walk down this path if you want. And it looks like you're considering it. And both cards are pages indicating that you're still in that early discovery stage, whether that means you and this person have not been talking long enough for you to trust what this person's offering, or you and this person have already gone through some sort of tower moment where you're in that early rebuilding stage and it's too soon for you to trust what you guys are planning together is going to work out. Virgos don't rush into decision making. I've learned that throughout the years. You guys are very precise, you detailed oriented, you like to know all the potential outcomes for every single scenario. If I take path A, what's the possible consequence? If I take path B, what's the possible consequence? If I take path C, it's like you want to know all the potential outcomes depending on the choice that you make and seeing which one is better than the other. Which one will be less stressful if it doesn't work out, is what I'm getting off of. I feel like I'm reading for a type A Virgo. A type A Virgo. You're not type B at all. You might be dealing with a type B type of person who kind of likes to go with the flow, but may feel like they have to change things up to match your energy. This person's intentions this week is the Death card. This person's intending to seek out change. The Six of Pentacles, Virgo energy. It feels like this person's wanting to make certain that they're getting something reciprocated. It's definitely telling me that. Thank you, Emmy Fidel. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It feels like you've got someone that's like, I'll move forward as long as I'm getting back in return what I'm putting out. Can we find some sort of mutual agreement? Can we, give each other the clarity that this is going somewhere, even if we have to pump the brakes on certain aspects of the relationship? I just at least want to know that I'm on the same page with you. Five of Swords. Some of you guys may have had an argument, and this person doesn't know what's going on in your head right now, what's going on in your feelings, whether you're already done. They may have also said, hey, I'm done with this, but their actions are not matching. So their behavior towards you this week is the Empress. The Empress talks about nurturing. It talks about seeds getting planted, Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress nurturing that seed into something more long-term, like the Ten of Pentacles. And I had that message recently for Cancer's weekly reading. So either something did go down in Cancer season and it's playing out right now around your solar return, or you're dealing with a Cancer or you have that in your chart. Why the Empress? The Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy. And then I got the Six of Swords. This is also Pisces and Scorpio. And then I have the Queen of Wands. So Virgo, I feel like this person just wants to know, are you guys going to put energy towards this? Otherwise, they're going to just move away. They're just going to take off. However, if they were to take off now without some sort of clarity from you, they're always going to be looking over their shoulder, wondering when you're going to show up again. It'll just be like this unfinished business that they don't want to carry with them to the next chapter of their life. Yeah, this is someone that doesn't do well when there's no closure. This is someone that's like, even if this does not work out the way I want it, I don't want to have unanswered questions. Please give me some sort of closure. Because if not, this person's going to obsess about it. Obsess about it, overanalyze it. You might even be dealing with a fellow earth sign or air sign. Tell me more about what's going on with Virgo in this situation. The Emperor, and then I got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, their behavior towards you this week is the Empress. And now you're showing up with this Emperor, Queen of Pentacles. And this Queen of Pentacles is your court card, Virgo. This is you just trying to figure out if this person is coming towards you in a way that you can respect, that's responsible for the relationship, before you can even, put your, signature to it and go along with it. All right, I have a Virgo that takes very careful consideration towards the decisions that they make, and you don't want to regret this. You're just trying to figure out, is this person someone that I can respect? Is this someone a match to what they're promising? So I feel like this week, Virgo, you're confused. You're not ready to give this person any answers, and that might be what leads to this Tower that I'm seeing, because this person is coming in with this energy of either I know we're going forward or I'm just going to walk away from this situation. And unfortunately, if you can't come to some sort of conclusion whether you want it or not, you're not going to be strong-armed into saying, yes, if you're still kind of figuring things out. And you are looking at that backup path with a lot of curiosity to what that could all mean to you. So Virgo, it almost feels like you're not really ready to accept this person's offer, at least not right now, and that there's a curiosity about what's up ahead for you. Because I'm strongly getting off of you that you would feel a strong yes if this was someone in alignment with you. And because you're not getting that strong yes, it's coming in with some, you know, caution signs for you. So you're not ready. Regardless if they're ready, you're not ready. You still need more time to figure things out. All right? So I'm going to get your person's hidden message. But Virgo, you've got some big opportunities coming towards you is what I'm seeing right here. And you're just trying to figure out if you've got the time and space to give to this relationship, or if it's best for you to remain single right now and maybe walk down that path solo. For zodiac signs that came through, strong major arcana, so a lot of energy came through. So we got Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and Libra. Those are the main ones that came through. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. For some of you Virgos, this is like a repeated pattern where you and someone are talking, you guys are trying to work something out, and then like an unresolved issue comes up and you're like, not this again. Are we really going to talk about this again? I thought we already moved past this. And then it leads to no communication, and then this person returns thinking that time is going to erase what happened, and it's like a rinse repeat. I feel like I got this for you last week on my last all signs reading, Virgo. Don't force it if it's not yours. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. For some of you, you raised the bar of what you want in a partner, and before that it was a little bit lower where people were easily accessible to it. Now you've kind of raised the bar a little bit on what you want for your love life, and it's blocking a lot of different people. And I got that same message for Gemini's reading. You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. The reading that I posted yesterday or the other day. All right, Virgo, I hope that helps. Enjoy your birthday season. I adore you guys. You've got something exciting up ahead. Okay, you've got something exciting to look forward to. All right, on to Aries. Hi, Aries, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you guys this week. All right, Aries, what do we have for Aries? Aries, what do we have for Aries this week? Who are they connecting to? What's their situation? How do they feel about each other? Jeez. Four of Cups came out. Queen of Swords in reverse came out. Five of Swords. Some of you Aries may have just had an argument with somebody and it was not resolved. It's like a lingering fart that won't go away. There's just some unresolved energy surrounding you and another person. Don't force it. We'll see if it comes out in the main spread. That may have been a side message for an Aries that something was not resolved, even if it, sounded like it was. Two more shuffles for Aries. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. Okay, so your person's feelings this week, Aries. We have the Lover's card, major for Gemini. Their intentions, we have the Justice card, major for Libra. Their behavior and actions, we have the Four of Swords, Libra energy again. All air energy coming through. This person's got you on their mind right now. They're trying to sort something out. They're trying to process their emotions right now with that Lover's card showing up there. They do deeply care about you. How does Aries feel about this person? We have the Six of Wands. You both have a number 6 in your feelings for each other. The number 6 talks about love, harmony, and balance. And with their intentions being justice, which is all about love and peace and harmony, and the Four of Swords, which is all about recovering after some sort of heartbreak, it kind of feels like this is coming in as a continuance of what jumped out during the pre-shuffle, Aries, that if you had some sort of fallout with somebody, this person is taking a little bit of a breather, trying to figure out what to do to resolve this, and it looks like you are too. But if there was no argument or anything like that, this could be meaning something else, which I will do my best to find out. What's the overall energy of the Seven of Cups? Influencing the Seven of Cups, I have the Page of Cups and I have Temperance. So Aries, you're feeling like someone's giving you a lot of positive attention this week, and you like it. You like it. There's someone reaching out to you with like this playfulness. And for some of you, this could be, you know, a peace offering to just move past this if there was an argument. Or it's someone just wanting to be very sweet with you, and they're just trying to figure out what the best way to move forward with you is. Because with the Lover's card being this person's feelings, that's a strong indication that someone feels something very special to the two of you, okay? They might even feel like you marry each other. You are more similar than you both realize, maybe. Why the Lover's card for how this person feels about Aries this week? Someone wants to join hands with you. The Sun, major for Leo. And I got the Fool, major for Aries. Aries, you got someone here that is wanting to branch out and have some sort of new opportunity with you, but there is some sort of confusion on your end. You may be dealing with, you know, some sort of illusion of what this could look like, and it's leaving you kind of like paused while you reflect. You're just trying to figure out if your love life is what you should be focusing on this week, or if your attention is better served elsewhere. And with Temperance being there, I do feel like you and this person do meet each other halfway. I feel like there is a strong compatibility between the two of you, even if there was any prior issues. So let's clarify your feelings. You got the Six of Wands. Strong Leo energy coming through. We just exited Leo season, so I'm not sure if something significant happened. Why the Six of Wands for Aries' feelings towards this person this week? The Eight of Wands. You and this person are communicating this week, and it feels like you both feel like you're getting something out of the situation. It doesn't feel like one's doing more than the other. It feels like a really good conversation where there's equal back and forth. Nobody's carrying the conversation on their own. Or there's just this feeling of, oh, they want this as much as I do. Great. Because once an Aries feels like something is one-sided, they check out. They don't bother. Ten of Pentacles right underneath that. And for some of you Aries, I do feel like your career, your reputation, your public image is a strong focus for you this week. And I got that for you in your most recent August reading I did for you. Okay, you've got a lot of positive opportunities coming towards you where you're getting a lot of attention. And some of this attention might be creating some micro expressions from people closest to you, and I've been getting that repeatedly. You got some jealousy around you. Aw, thank you again. You are awesome. All right, let's dive into this person's intentions. By the way, I don't do live questions through my all signs. That was just a one-time thing to celebrate my birthday the other day, okay? Why the Justice card? The Death card and the Six of Swords. Strong Libran energy coming through, and Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, the planet that governs endings for new beginnings. And Libra is the 7th house, which overlooks relationships, etc. You know, bringing peace and solutions to a situation. So Aries, if you and this person may be trying to like figure things out, and upon figuring things out, things may have like, I don't know, left you both feeling, no, because I don't feel that though. From the pre-shuffle, I remember there was some sort of unresolved energy surrounding someone's relationship. But looking at this spread, it feels like the unresolved issue has already been resolved. Okay, wait a minute. All right. For those Aries that were dealing with some issues with their partnership or with their love life, you've already resolved that. And those who resonated with the pre-shuffle still needs to get to where you're at right now, but you're already past that and you've already moved on to focusing on other areas of your life, and you and this person are in good terms. All right, I do have the Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups influencing the energies surrounding the person that feels like they're in something unresolved right now. All right, there's some open communication that is heart-centered. Someone, speaking from the heart. So let's clarify this person's behavior towards you this week. We have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords comes in when someone might not be as vocal, might be a little bit quiet, maybe taking a necessary little break. But it feels like there is moments where there's reciprocal communication that feels very sweet. But it's not like every single day. It feels like someone has created a boundary that they are not someone that likes to text all day long every day. But when they do reach out, it's very engaged, very high energy, very reciprocal is what I'm getting for someone. That's very specific. Why the Four of Swords? Knight of Cups. I shuffled that back in. And it came back out. So Aries, it feels like you're dealing with someone this week who may have created a boundary surrounding communication, especially with that strong Gemini energy coming in the beginning. Gemini rules over the third house and is governed by Mercury, the planet of communication and getting your thoughts out, things like that. There could have been some sort of disruption in your connection because of misalignment in communication. Like, hey, you took 2 hours to respond to my text. What's the deal? Like that sort of energy. Or you guys were not in alignment with how you guys were observing the situation, but it's telling me that you guys are more similar than you guys are aware of. Like you guys are more, you mirror each other. So it's almost like having a conversation with yourself most times, and that's going to help you guys see a different perspective. Clarify that Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, Temperance for the overall energy for Aries this week. King of Swords, and then I have the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. So around this time frame, Aries, I do feel like your relationship with this person is very important to you, but I'm also getting that your work and career, money, whatever the thing, is really coming in front and center. So I don't know if there's some projects you're working on behind the scenes, or you just got a recent promotion and there's more responsibilities on your shoulder. There's something about you generating more income or getting more public recognition or attention for what you do for a living or what your imprint on this world is, like your legacy. Okay, so that looks good. Anything else for this person before I pull the hidden message? The Hangman and the Five of Swords again. All right, so we're circling back to where we were at with the pre-shuffle. So for the Aries that are dealing with some unresolved issues involving a recent fight, I do feel like someone's going to be wanting to come towards you and to have some sort of meeting of the minds and speak from the heart and the mind to see if you guys can move past this. If not, all right. If yes, great. It's kind of what it feels like. So it feels like a head-to-head, heart-to-heart conversation. All right. So let's get the hidden message. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Aries, I have Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Leo, Gemini, and Scorpio again. All right. So please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it so friggin' much. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. That could be the unresolved issue. Someone passed judgment to someone and did not clear it up. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. That's for my no contact or limited communication group. All right, Aries, hope that helps. On to Taurus. I got this one cat hair that's tickling me somewhere. I can't get it. Random thoughts that should be inside thoughts. All right. Do I want to switch decks? No, we'll stick with this one. Hi, Taurus. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you and your person on your mind for the week ahead, for the next 7 days. I just bought some new decks. I'm so excited for them to arrive. I love using new cards. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus this week? 2 more shuffles for Taurus. 1, 2. Let's rock this deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, Taurus. We have Temperance, major for Sagittarius. Their intentions with you, we have the Page of Cups. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the 7 of Cups. Your feelings towards this person, we have the 4 of Swords. And the overall energy for your connection this week, the Ace of Cups. Taurus, there could be a chance for you to kick something off with somebody. There's someone showing a lot of interest in you this week, and you're open to it. You're open to whomever this person might be. With the Page of Cups being their intentions, that could signify that this is a brand new relationship. Someone that maybe you've been talking to for about a month or so. For others, someone could be showing up in a fresh way. We will see. So let's start with this person's feelings for you. We have Temperance. Why is Temperance how this person feels about Taurus this week? Why Temperance? Ooh. Queen of Swords. And the Knight of Cups. Overall energy on the bottom, the Sun, major for Leo. Okay, so Taurus, whoever this person may be, it's clear that they have romantic interest in you, and they see you as someone that, you know, may have created some strong boundaries for your love life. It's like this person feels like to come towards you, they really have to be genuine, honest, direct, things like that. You might be seen as someone that's already been through some tough times romantically, whether you've been divorced before or just, you know, really had your heart broken, because that's usually what shows up for the Queen of Swords. This person's feeling like they have to go towards you in a different way. But that Knight of Cups as their feelings does confirm to me that you've got someone that's got romantic interest in you, and they plan to be emotionally available to you this week. And I'm also feeling like someone might even be sharing some feelings verbally, whether out of their mouth or via text. But I'm just a little confused about the 7 of Cups. That's what's throwing me off. Because the 7 of Cups talks about confusion. It could talk about daydreaming. It could talk about reassessing one's options. Unless after they come towards you with words of affection and playfulness, their response from you is not what they anticipated, and they got to go back to the drawing board. That could easily be what this is telling me. It's like, all right, I tried to be flirty and sweet with Taurus. They did not flirt back. They didn't look like they were interested. I got to go back to the drawing board. Because when I look at your feelings, Taurus, I got the 4 of Swords. Even though I did feel that you were open to the situation, with you showing up as the 4 of Swords as your feelings, you may not be open to something right now, or you just feel like the timing is off. Because the 4 of Swords is you kind of taking a break. Maybe you made a promise to yourself that you would take a break on dating, or, you know, pause the connection with this person if something between the two of you left you feeling like you need to like pull back and just reflect a little bit. Your response to this person's affection is, you know, being interpreted as not interested. So let's clarify your feelings. Why is Taurus's feelings for this person the Four of Swords? The Six of Cups. Whatever this person's offering you around this time frame, or whatever this person is showing up as, it's reminding you of something from the past. It's reminding you of a situation you've already experienced, or a person that you've already connected to. Not saying that this is a person from the past or an ex, but that this person's attention to you feels very familiar, is kind of what you're telling me based off of this. And you're trying to reflect on that familiarity to see what that outcome was for that same experience or a similar experience. And you're trying to figure out if you're overlooking something that could potentially hurt you, or if this is a sign to give it a go but do things differently this time around in order to complete a cycle. But this person is reminding you of something familiar. The Six of Cups could also talk about you feeling like there has been a past life with this person, if this is someone new. And then I got the Emperor on the bottom. I feel like I have a Taurus that's really trying to use a lot of discipline this week. You're also coming in with repeated fours. Fours are a number that talks about security, stability, foundation, and being disciplined. It's like a part of you just wants to just let the, walls come down and just enjoy flirting with this person. But another part of you is like, no, I need to be more disciplined than that. I really need to make certain that I'm giving my energy to the right people, places, and things so I can have full control. And then I see the Hanged Man. I feel like you're trying to give someone another perspective. So you not being so open and receptive is being misread as flat out rejection, where this person's like, all right, back to the drawing board. They're not accepting what I'm throwing. Let's clarify this person's intentions. Maybe it's because they're coming in as a page. With their intentions being the Page of Cups, but their feelings being the Knight of Cups, you may be saying to yourself, oh, I know that they have deeper feelings than me. They can come towards me beyond a page. All right. They need to be really open with me. So you may be feeling like this person is not giving all that they can in order to allow you to feel secure with what they're offering. It's like you want to feel emotionally secure with someone before you're going to give to it. Why the Page of Cups? The Eight of Cups. Their offer that they're giving you is being met with your back turned, Taurus. And that's why this person feels like they may have to go to the drawing board this week. So it feels like around this time frame, within the next couple of days, Taurus, this person sends you a message or comes to talk to you, and they're feeling like your back is turned, as if to say you're not interested. But I see you reflecting over on here with your heart open. So that tells me you're interested, but based off of their perception, you're not. Okay, it's kind of what I'm getting. So if I was giving someone attention and I was being met with their back turn, I'd be like, that didn't work out. Maybe it's the timing. For some of you Taurians, you may be focusing on your career right now with that Eight of Pentacles getting my attention, especially with that Emperor. Maybe you guys just started your own business and you're trying to generate clientele. Others, you may have been working towards a promotion and you just got it. It could be anything. But now I'm seeing the Judgment card. So let's take a look at this person's behavior this week. We got the Seven of Cups. Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Two of Cups is Cancerian. And then I see the Four of Cups right underneath that. So if you look at the Four of Cups card, it shows me you, the Taurus, not even looking at their offer, the Page of Cups. This is the Page of Cups right here, or the Knight of Cups. You're not even looking at it. You've got your eye blocked, all right? Which leaves them to go back to the drawing board, Seven of Cups, and reassess everything, Seven of Pentacles, on how to proceed in order to get, this relationship to really mature. Yeah, it's like you got someone that's thinking, all right, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong with Taurus? Did my breath stink? Did I not look good? Are they talking to someone else? Did they friend zone me? Are they mad at me? What's the deal with Taurus? Is what I'm getting. All right, I need to think quick. I need to think fast. How can I move forward and maybe get what I want out of this? To where we're mutually agreeing with each other, 2 of Cups. And then that's when I see the King of Cups. So I feel like, Taurus, what you're saying to me is you need this person to come in with emotional maturity before you'll accept it. Whether it's the King or Queen of Cups, you're not accepting any offers from a page. You're not even accepting any offers from a knight. You want it to come from a king or a queen. That's when you'll know that you can trust it. So that might be a huge realization to this person, that you're not someone that will take low effort. All right? Because I do feel like you guys are enjoying dating, talking. Some of you guys may have started off as friends, 3 of Cups. And this person is trying to take things to a more romantic level, if you guys haven't yet. Or is trying to figure out how you feel about them. Because the overall energy is the Ace of Cups. Let's clarify. The Chariot and the Strength card, and then I see the King of Wands. Strong Leo energy coming through now, and Cancerian. So I don't know if you guys have been dating ever since Cancer season, and then Leo season, this person started to get more confident in their approach to you, and now that we're in Virgo season, they take some sort of leap towards you, and they're met with like low interest from you. Okay? And with the Chariot being here, this is this person's way of trying to figure out how to navigate through the situation. You've got a persistent person, I'll give you that, Taurus. Whoever this person is, they don't just give up if they care about someone enough. It's just that they're trying to figure out how to show up for you. They're like, all right, I got to do better than this. What do I need to do here? What would Taurus like? All right. I like their energy. I don't feel like they're coming in shady. You'll know your situation better, whether someone's already like ruined their reputation with you, Taurus. If this is a brand new person, I feel like they had genuine interest in you, and they're coming in big-hearted. They've got a good heart. But if you're not interested, that's just how you feel. That's your right to not be interested. But if you are interested, I do feel like I understand where you're coming from. And it looks like a good conversation may be happening between the 2 of you around this time frame that will clear some things up for you. All right, so that looks pretty good. Let's get your person's hidden message for those of you who are in no contact or in limited communication with someone right now. For zodiac signs that came through, Taurus, I have Sagittarius, I have Aries, Leo, Cancerian energy. That's the main ones that came through, but it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button, figure out if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. My spirit and rewind, learning how to read again. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. All right, that's for you, Taurus. I hope that helps. On to Gemini. Is the microphone still coming in good? Just want to make sure that the microphone is coming in good. Rewind, good and clear. Yes? Thank you. Awesome. All right, Gemini. What do we have for my Gemmy Gems? All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini this week? For the next 7 days, throughout the rest of the month. How does Gemini's person feel about them? What's their situation? 2 more shuffles for Gemini. Whoa. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. This card wanted my attention, and Gemini, this showed up in the most recent reading I did for you the other day. I feel like you and another person may be taking a time out from your relationship, and you both may be, you know, greatly affected by it. With that journal being there, it does feel like there's not much being said verbally, but being written in someone's notebook, journal, or just like private thoughts. We'll see how it shows up in the spread. Your person's feelings for you. We have the 4 of Cups. Their intentions with you. We have the Chariot, strong Cancerian energy coming through. Their behavior and actions. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Your feelings towards this person, the 3 of Pentacles. And the overall energy for you guys' connection right now, the Tower. Yeah, I almost called you Taurus. Gemini, it looks like you and another person are not speaking right now. And you both are feeling it. You both are feeling it. This person is really emotionally disassociated right now. They're trying to figure out what happened in the first place. They're kind of caught off guard. It's like this person is thinking, what the heck just happened with me and Gemini? Everything was fine, and all of a sudden, boom, we're not talking to each other right now. I can't deal with this. I don't want to go to work today. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be left the F alone, is what this person is kind of saying to me right now. They feel ambushed about something. Yeah, Gemini, this person feels ambushed. Whether you came to them with some ultimatum or you said something to them that was just in alignment with you sharing your feelings to them in order to find some sort of resolution, it caught them off guard. Oh my goodness, this cat here. It caught them off guard. They didn't know how you were feeling. They didn't know you were feeling this way about them. It's like they're saying, I totally misread that situation with Gemini. I thought we were fine. Clarify the 4 of Cups for this person's feeling for Gemini right now. They feel rejected. They feel like you just discarded them after bringing something to their awareness and not giving them a chance to rectify anything. Yeah, look at that. I open up to the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Now remember, roles could definitely be reversed. It's like this person's feeling like you brought something to their attention, something that you were not satisfied or happy about, but you brought it to their attention when you were no longer wanting to deal with it, instead of bringing it to their attention sooner to where they can work on it or rectify the situation and learn from it and then change. It's like they feel like you didn't give them any chance to know what was going on in order to fix it. For some of you Geminis, you did share to this person numerous times that you were frustrated about something, but it wasn't being receptive. It was going in one ear, out the other. Whether it's because someone was dealing with a lot at the time and didn't really pay attention. They're paying attention now. Clarify that 3 of Swords. Clarify that 3 of Swords. Some of you guys just went no contact. There was like an Irish exit. 5 of Pentacles. You just ghosted for some of you. And in supporting that is the Queen of Swords, which is Gemini's court card. And then I see the Devil, Capricorn energy. So a lot of you Geminis, you felt like there was no need for a response. That your exit was all the response that they needed at this time. And for those of you who did talk to this person, they're feeling kind of disoriented that you didn't talk to them before coming to some sort of decision to cut things off, not giving them a chance to correct something if they didn't have any idea that they were hurting you in some way. They feel ambushed. Whoever this person is, Gemini, they seriously feel ambushed. They feel so caught off guard. They're like, what the fudge happened? And they're having like an emotional hangover the next day. All right. For some of you, this recently happened. They're suffering from an emotional hangover. Some of you guys may have like had a nice night together, went out for drinks, dinner, and then it ended in an argument. And now this person's like, what happened? We were fine one moment, laughing and giggling. Next thing you know, this person's ripping me to shreds about some unresolved issues that I didn't know that they were being bothered with for me to correct or apologize in advance for. But you're kind of saying that you've already shared it, but it went on deaf ears. Clarify Gemini's feelings. With your feelings being the Three of Pentacles, you're kind of showing me that you're open to cooperating or building, but not right now. Why do I smell buttered popcorn? Anyway, random. Why the Three of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups right underneath that. So Gemini, right now you feel like your money and career need to be your focus, and you're continuing the no contact with this person for right now, while you figure out if you should walk away from this for good or turn back around and have a conversation with this person, King of Swords. So yeah, for some of you Geminis, you're throwing yourself to your work, your career, your coworkers, your friends, your community, things like that with that Three of Pentacles, while continuing not speaking to this person, Four of Swords, so that they can take in what you said to them, or to figure out on their own why you just left the way that you did if you didn't say a word. But I am getting, for some of you Geminis, your money and foundation is taking top priority right now. You may have ignored your work and money to give to this relationship, or it started to affect you financially and you're like, no, I can't do this. Their intentions with you right now is the Chariot. Why is this person's intentions the Chariot? Some of you guys could be dealing with someone that travels a lot or is always on the road or works in their vehicle a lot. Why the Chariot? The Five of Wands and the Devil. This person's intentions is to navigate through the situation with the least amount of drama, but they feel like they already went into the fire, that there's no way to move forward without some sort of drama. If they want to move forward with you, they know that there's going to be at least some more drama between the two of you before some sort of resolution can be met or reached. And if they don't move forward with you and go in a different direction, they're still going to be met with some sort of chaos or drama because, you know, they've got so many unanswered questions. Someone here feels used. Someone feels like someone chose a very inconvenient time to do something, especially after maybe already getting like a favor or something. Because I got the Six of Pentacles here showing me that someone was very generous. Whether someone got someone a gift, splurged on them, doted on them financially or whatever. Someone's feeling like the timing just feels so wrong. It's like, if you're that mad at me, why would you accept my support, my help, my money, my gifts, blah, blah, blah. That could be vice versa for some of you. Ace of Swords, someone really wants to talk. Someone feels like there was some sort of emotional bait and switch, where someone came in very emotionally nurturing, emotionally supportive, emotionally lovey-dovey, really wanting to bridge the gap between the relationship and make things closer. And then just when someone let their guard down to enjoy the closeness and to offer their love and support, it was like a switch. And then all of a sudden, someone's like throwing in someone's face some unresolved issues that someone thought was already resolved. Clarify that Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Gemini, this person feels like a lot of fingers are being pointed at them and they're trying to figure it out and stand their ground. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Six of Cups, Page of Wands, the Star. Tell me more about Gemini's position here. Tell me more about how Gemini feels about the situation. Tell me more about how Gemini sees all this. The Knight of Cups, and then I have the King of Wands. Gemini, I feel like you saw this as an opportunity to really like develop your romantic relationship. You really did see a lot of potential. But something may have triggered you. Even if there was nothing going wrong at that moment in time, something may have triggered you and brought out old unresolved feelings, and you didn't know where else to throw those feelings. So you threw it at this person. So for some of you Geminis, what was going on with you at the time may have had not a direct correlation to this person, but you felt like out of everybody, this person would be affected the most by this reaction from you, to just feel seen and heard. Because maybe you feel like you're not seen and heard by the people in your life, or you're going through a situation that's stressing you out, and you just feel like maybe this is the one person that would actually hear your pain, even if it wasn't meant to be directed at them. That's specific. Hold on, let me get another card, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. That chariot could tell me that someone traveled to visit somebody and then just got met with, you know, some unexpected, like, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, Gemini, it feels like you and this person were actually doing good at the time that this exit took place, or at the time that this pour out of emotions happened. Is there something deeper going on with you, Gemini? Let me clarify this 3 of Swords again. There might be something else going on with you, whether it's affected by your work, your own prior decisions coming towards you with, results that you were not expecting. Why the 3 of Swords? The Empress, something to do with a mom, and the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you Geminis, there could have been some unresolved pain surrounding a mom that may have been directed to this person. I hope this is making sense. You've got someone that's like, what just happened? Me and Gemini were doing pretty good. I don't understand why Gemini just lashed out at me like that. Or maybe this person pulled back a little bit because they were dealing with some personal issues, maybe involving a mom, a grandma, a sister, an aunt, an ex, I don't know, and may have not been receptive to what you were dealing with at the time, and you may have felt neglected, and they may have not been aware to the fact that they were doing that to you, and they're feeling sorry about it. All I know is I'm getting strong remorse off of this person, Gemini. Whoever they are, they don't feel comfortable knowing that they hurt you in some way. But they also have to stand their ground too and protect themselves. King of Cups, there are deep feelings here. Someone is feeling very emotionally open to talking to you if you want to. But I feel like you just need a little space. You just need a little space, and I feel like you would be also open to talking to this person. You know, no pressure on what that conversation will lead to as far as your relationship is concerned. But I feel like in a few days, Gemini, you would be open to talking to this person, but you need a timeout right now. Right now, you're just like, let me be. Let me just focus on my work. Let me just do my thing, hang out with my friends. We'll talk later, just not right now. It's kind of what it feels like. I am feeling someone had some sort of trigger and didn't know how to express those feelings and went to the nearest person that someone knew would actually hear and, feel impacted by it. Because I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini that feels like no one ever gives a crap whenever you have feelings to express, and it just goes unnoticed. But maybe there's a person in your life that you knew would react if you were to let those emotions out, just so that you feel like you're being heard or understood. I hope that made sense, but it looks like you're going to need just a couple of days to just reflect, and this person too, and there might be a chance for you guys to talk something out. No pressure on where that conversation will lead to next, but right now it feels like you guys are not talking. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Cancerian energy, I have Taurus and Libra, Scorpio is here, That's the main ones, but it really could be any zodiac sign. So this is for my no contact or limited communication group. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. I greatly appreciate it. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. Someone may be upset about the long distance relationship and just snapped. Is like, I'm so sick of our long distance. I just want to hold you. I just want to be around you. This blows. Maybe we should break up. But didn't really mean it. That's for somebody. Just was finding some sort of way to like emotionally just let it all out. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart and now I don't know how to let you go. I should have believed in you. You were always the person that had my best interests at heart. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. Yeah, someone's wrestling with the fact that they may have opened up some sort of negativity towards a person that generally had their best interests. All right, so I hope that helps, Gemini. I love ya. On to Cancer. This feels very similar to the most recent Gemini reading I did for you on my individual reading. So if you haven't checked it out, you can go take a gander. Take a gander? I don't say that. All right. I am so excited for dinner tonight. My mom is bringing over eggplant parmesan and stuffed shells, and my stomach is growling for it already. She made me a belated birthday dinner. Anyways, just thought I'd share that. That's my menu. All right. Hi, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you for the week ahead. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer and the one that they want to hear about? By the way, Cancer, I just posted your new weekly yesterday, like 12 hours ago. It's going to be under the most recent videos if you have trouble finding it. 2 more shuffles for Cancer. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Fool, major for Aries. Their intentions with you, we have the 6 of Cups. That's water energy coming through. Their behavior and actions with you this week, we have the Page of Wands. That's fire showing up, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of Aries energy coming through all of a sudden. Aries, we got Scorpio showing up. Your feelings towards this person, Cancer, we have the Chariot. That's your major arcana. And the overall energy for you guys' relationship this week, we have Justice, major for Libra, influenced by the Queen of Swords and the Empress and the Temperance. Interesting. It's clear that you got someone here that really wants to put their attention towards new beginnings. They're feeling very nostalgic about you right now. Now, that does not mean that you're not talking to each other on a regular basis. It's just letting you know that this person thinks about you a lot. Even when you're sitting right there next to them on the couch, it just feels like this person's got a lot of positive things to say about you. I feel like you both are very honest with each other based off of what I'm seeing here so far. And that you both are entering a stage where there might be a separate path opening up for the two of you, and you're wondering if you should walk down that path together or go different directions. Because if you look at the card that I have here for you, you got the Chariot as your feelings, which is showing me you deciding between 2 different streets. And then if you look at your person's behavior towards you this week, they're deciding between 2 separate streets. Okay? So you both are coming to some sort of realization around this time frame that you're being called to take a new step on a new path. And you guys are just trying to figure out if that path is going to be with you guys walking hand to hand together, or if that's where you say, all right, it was nice knowing you, peace, you know? It feels like there's going to be a very truthful conversation happening very soon, like any day now, Cancer. Any day now. There's like a very important conversation where you guys are like, all right, do we continue nurturing this, or is this as far as our relationship was meant to go? I'm not getting any anger off of either one of you. So even if you guys do decide to go in a different direction, there's no hostility, no anger or anything towards each other. It feels like one of those sweet connections where they wouldn't dare to say anything hurtful to you and vice versa. You're feeling like a near and dear soulmate to them. So let's start off with this person's feelings for you, Cancer. We have the Fool. Why the Fool for how this person is feeling towards Cancer? The Page of Pentacles. And it's another card that shows me a choice between two different street signs. And this person's throwing a coin up in the air to say, heads I go left, tails I go right, even though there's a map right in front of them. So you're getting a repeated message here, Cancer. It's like being constantly reiterated that this person is feeling like there needs to be a new direction offered to this relationship, and they're just trying to figure out if you're on board with walking down that path with them, or if this is where you guys say goodbye to the romantic aspect of it anyways. Doesn't mean you don't have to still be friends. This person's really wanting to see if you're on board with something, Cancer. If you're reciprocating what they're wanting to bring to the relationship. For someone here, there might be a move. Like someone may be invited to move for work or move for some sort of big life event or to move for family, and it would lead to someone being long distance and someone's trying to figure out if their person's gonna move with them or if they'll be able to carry on with a long distance relationship. That's not gonna be for everyone, obviously, but I've got repeated cards that show me someone may be switching directions in their life from where they're currently at and is trying to figure out if this transition is still going to be with their person in their life. Now, I'll still continue reading for those who are not dealing with some sort of move or some sort of big life event that's taking one person this way and no choice for the other person to decide whether they want to continue giving to it or not. But I am getting something to do with a move or a new house or expanding someone's home. Okay? But that house icon also reminds me of you, Cancer, because you rule the 4th house, which is home and family. So there's a decision surrounding one's home and family, and it's connecting to the two of you's relationship. So for some of you, someone's asking someone to move in with them. I want to dive into your feelings now. Maybe you'll give me the missing piece to the puzzle. 1 second. All right, so let's break down your feelings, Cancer. You've got the Chariot. If you look at your facial expression, you look kind of confused. You're like, oh crap, which way do I go? This sign says that way. This one says this way, and you're looking at that way. Normally the Chariot comes in when someone's confident in the direction that they're taking, where there is no confusion. I'm going to 123 Main Street, no doubt about it. But in this arc depiction, you're like, where do I go? Maybe someone's throwing you a curveball. That could be why you're coming in with the Chariot. Maybe something came out of nowhere, out of left field, where they're like, by the way, Cancer, I just took a job opportunity that's going to take me 2 states over. You want to move with me? Or you want to continue our relationship? And you're like, I wasn't expecting that. Clarify the Chariot for how Cancer feels about this person this week. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Cancer, you really do have love for this person. I feel like you're trying to lead with your heart, but you're also trying to lead with what's practical for you right now. You can look at rising, moon, sun, whatever resonates for you, okay? Yeah, there is something like shifting this relationship a bit, but it's like whatever's going down, I'm still strongly getting that you guys have like a peaceful connection with each other, where you guys are very protective over each other. Like there's no ill feelings at all. So even if this does not lead to you guys getting closer, there's just this level of respect that you guys have for each other. I like it. It's very rare to see. This person intends to reflect on the recent events with you and trying to navigate moving forward. It's like, all right, should I do this? Should I not? Should I, make my decision with Cancer in mind, or should I make this decision just for myself? Clarify the Six of Cups for this person's intentions with Cancer this week. The Emperor, Aries energy. And Temperance. They want to find some sort of compromise with you or meet you halfway in some regard. They are showing up as someone who's able to control their emotions, to take the lead in their life, and show a protective side of them. For some, there could be children involved. That's helping this decision. And then I see the Two of Pentacles right underneath that. Yeah, Cancer, this is going to be a specific message for someone. It feels like I'm tapping into a Cancer that's dealing with someone that's going through a big life change, a life event that is changing up the direction that they intended to be on. Like it happened unexpectedly. And now someone's like, all right, I got involved with Cancer. What do I do now? How do I still continue this with Cancer while still doing what I need to do? So let's clarify their behavior. Because with the Page of Wands being their behavior, they are definitely curious about that unexpected path that just opened up. Thank you so much, beautiful sinner. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's just this person's walking down a specific path, and it's like, ooh, where did that path come from? Clarify that Page of Wands. The Queen of Wands, Leo energy, Aries, Sagittarius, and then I have the Hierophant. Whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, this is a very confident person. Someone that, brings you a lot of joy since meeting this person. I feel like you both have a lot of good things to say about each other. They're being called to do something with that Hierophant. They're feeling called to go in a different direction in their life. And you're not sure how you're going to play it out with them. Is this person moving? Please be direct. Is this person moving? Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. It does look like someone's going in a different direction, and it might lead to a painful goodbye for somebody. Someone's trying to reassess the situation, Seven of Pentacles, while another person is trying to look over their finances and their career to see if they can, follow through and go with somebody. Yeah, Cancer, it feels like you got someone that's contemplating a move because of a job opportunity or a life event, maybe affected by family, things like that. That's leaving them feeling like they have to go in a different direction. And it affects you in a big way because it requires you to give up a part of your life that you were investing in wholeheartedly to follow your heart with this person with no guarantee that it's going to work out between the two of you. Clarify that Justice card and the Queen of Swords. It feels like someone's getting a text this week or a phone call where someone's about to say, look, I got to move. I'm sorry. You can come with me, or we can carry this relationship long distance. The Tower and the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like for someone, it is definitely coming in as a job opportunity that's transferring somebody. Someone got a job opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. That's money, that's work, that's career. And the Tower is an unexpected surprise. And then I got Judgment, and I got the Hanged Man, and I got the Ten of Cups right underneath that, and the Queen of Cups telling me that I have a Cancer that's trying to figure out if their heart is where they're at and whether you should follow or stay where you're at and just continue building your life where you're at while also grieving the loss of this person in your connection. Five of Cups. Yeah, that was specific. Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. It feels like I have a Cancer that's like, if it wasn't for this one interruption, we would be fine. Now that interruption doesn't have to be a move. It could be someone going back to school or someone taking on a second job and not having much time for the relationship. It could be any of those things. Nine of Pentacles. and the King of Pentacles. Someone's coming through with a lot of emphasis towards their independence, their monetary achievements, and themselves. Tell me more. The Four of Swords, and then I got the Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Cancer, whatever this information is, it's going to catch you off guard and unexpectedly, but I feel like you're not going to react right away. You're going to just take in what they're saying, pull back your energy a little bit, and pause and reflect, and then come to some sort of realization on whether or not you want to be a part of that change, or accept it as that this is a lesson that came to an end between the two of you, and you go this way, they go that way. It's kind of what that's feeling like. Ooh, 7-7. It's kind of what that's feeling like. So Cancer, it feels like you've got someone that's being pulled to follow their destiny in some regard. And you're just trying to figure out if you're supposed to be still following through with them. The roles could definitely be reversed. I could be reading for a Cancer that is about to tell someone, look, something came up with my work where I need to direct more attention to that, or something came up with family, I have to move closer to where they're at, or just another life event that is needing someone to take a pause on their relationship, and someone's trying to figure out if they should continue with it at a distance or not. Okay? So let's get the hidden message. Now remember, don't force it. But I feel like you got some good things heading towards you, Cancer, nonetheless. For zodiac signs you could be dealing with, I've got strong fixed energy in this reading. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I have strong Cancerian energy. Sagittarius is here. Libra is here. And Aries. But it could be any zodiac sign. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart. Now I don't know how to let you go. Oh, wow. Cancer. That is very tied into what we were getting earlier. Some of you Cancers, this may have already happened to you where you were building with someone who unexpectedly moved and you didn't follow, or you cut off communication because it was just too hard to talk to someone that you couldn't be affectionate with in person, or vice versa. Or that there was a life event that took someone away from you or you from them, and someone still hasn't made peace with the fact that a connection that was going good, there was no issues, no problems, no disrespect anywhere, and it wasn't given its chance to thrive because of external factors. That's what this is saying. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. For some of you, either you or this person ghosted out of insecurities, and someone has not dealt with the haunting memory of what could have been if someone were to spoken up or take action or follow their heart. Wow, that's very specific. Especially if I have a Cancer here that's like, yeah, my person ghosted me. We didn't have a fight. They just ghosted me. Or, yeah, Baddison, I ghosted this person. We didn't have a fight. I just stopped responding to their messages. And now I'm haunted by it. It's kind of what that feels like. Don't force it, okay? Don't force it. And remember, I posted a new video for you yesterday. It's in my recent uploads, all right? If you want to check it out. On to Leo. Hi, Leo. Hope you enjoyed your birthday season. Happy belated birthday to the Leos out there. All right, what do we have for Leo this week? What do we have for Leo this week? How does their person feel about them? The Ten of Cups just hopped out. We'll see if it comes back out. All right, what do we have for Leo this week? Leo. What do we have for Leo? 2 more shuffles for Leo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my lovely Leos. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, Leo. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Their intentions towards this, we have the World card. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the 3 of Wands, fire energy. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Queen of Pentacles, earthy energy coming through. In the overall theme for the 2 of you this week, we have the Fool, Aries energy, influenced by the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. What the? Leo, your person. All right, let me just clarify that because that does not make sense. All right. All right, clarify that Fool, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups for me, please. It came back out. I shuffled it back in. You saw me. You saw me. I shuffled that back in. And I got the Hierophant and I got the Chariot, Taurus, Cancer energy. You've got somebody around this time frame, Leo, that is taking a chance after abandoning mission. I don't know how else to say that. Like there was a plan that they had, but they backed out of that plan and end up going rogue and doing something totally different. But they're hoping you didn't notice that, to where they could just reconvene what their original plan was and you would never even know. It's kind of what that's giving me. It's kind of what that's giving me. It's like this person had an original plan towards you, but they abandoned the mission because confusion started to set in or they started to feel emotionally overwhelmed. So they pulled back from that plan, but now it's like, screw it, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go back and follow through with my plan. And I don't know what it is. But what it's telling me is you didn't know about the abandoned mission in the first place. So you're like, so that's kind of what's making this person feel comfortable going towards you, because you didn't know where they like backed out of fear or insecurities. It's like, oh, thank goodness I was not very public with the insecurity I had with Leo, so they won't even notice. Kind of like that. Let me just clarify this person's feelings for you. We have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles oftentimes comes in as feelings when we're feeling like we need to be patient about something, where we've already invested what we could in the moment and we're just trying to see what the results are from all of our effort. But it also could be reevaluating some things. The Lover's card, and then I have the 4 of Swords. You've got someone that is clearly thinking about you a lot this week, Leo. And this person's seeing something further beyond where it is right now. But something's telling me that they already saw that and then still backed out. So that could be that they were questioning themselves. It's like this person had like an image of what it could look like between the 2 of you, and it brought them a lot of confidence in moving forward. But then something happened where they just like gave up on something. Whether they went quiet for a couple of days, leaving you confused about why they're silent, or something else. They clearly have a lot of love for you with that Lover's card showing up and the Knight of Cups. So there's not an issue with that. But I am getting someone that felt very confused about what direction to take their love life, and it kind of amounted to them like pulling away for a bit. All right, let's get your feelings. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Why is Leo's feelings for this person a Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords? Even though you feel like this person is someone very grounding to be around, you feel comfortable with them, you may feel like you were kind of left with all the burden of the relationship when this person may have had that insecurity. So that's kind of telling me that they think that you didn't notice where they kind of abandoned mission, but you did notice. You just didn't say anything. You're like, yeah, I'll pretend that I didn't notice that this person chickened out and pulled away and was intentionally walking away from me and then came back. Yeah, I'll pretend. It's like you have a level of understanding of why they were dealing with that. So you're giving them a lot of grace and compassion. You're not seeing it as like a slight to the relationship or any malice. You're like, all right, my person was just being wishy-washy. It's fine. It's fine. Especially if you were dealing with someone that was torn between two different paths ahead. It's like you feel like you respect this relationship so much to where you'll overlook this one moment of weakness. But you also do not want to be carrying all the responsibility of this relationship for too long. You'll carry it right now while they figure out themselves, but clock is ticking because the Ten of Wands is reaching its completion, meaning one more wand that's thrown on your back, you're done. So this person is intending to come towards you with some sort of plan. The plan that they had originally that they backed out on. Clarify that World card. The King of Pentacles. So now we have a perfect match. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. That's two people in a committed relationship. So it feels like, Leo, you had someone that you were dating and they were making plans to offer some sort of long-term exclusive relationship to you or to accept it. And as they were getting ready to do it, they kind of got scared and retracted, pulled back. But it feels like someone may have had some sort of moment of clarity, and now they're trying to like come back in and reconvene, hoping that you didn't notice the weakness. That they could just write it off as, sorry, I got kind of busy with work. Sorry, it's been a couple days, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, sure, you were busy with work. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I controlled the fort while you were gone. All right, so let's clarify the Three of Wands. Why the Three of Wands? The Nine of Cups. And I got the Two of Wands right underneath that with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So Leo, it feels like you were in a talking stage with somebody or taking it further than that, and there was a need for more commitment from each other. And it feels like that's when this person got a little bit nervous, okay? But it looks like they're trying to get back to the plan after maybe their own failed attempt, and they're wanting to reach out and talk to you about something. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is being completely honest about everything. Saying everything that was going on, what scared them the most, things like that. Let me get more on their feelings and your feelings, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. The Strength card and the Six of Wands, that's strong Leo energy. You might be dealing with a fellow Leo, or they have strong Leo in their chart, or Leo season. You may have been getting a lot of attention to where they were hoping that you didn't notice their withdrawn energy. Leo's getting a lot of attention. They're not going to notice that, I haven't, been checking in for a couple days. Tell me more about the situation for Leo and this person. The Four of Pentacles, and the Chariot, Cancer energy. Four of Pentacles is the need to protect what is of value, to hold on to it, to not let it go. But it also comes in when there's a fear of loss. The Chariot, the Strength card, the Death card. So Leo, you've got someone that is trying to hold on to something with you. and they're trying to hold on to some confidence in the situation with the Strength card and move forward. And it's where you guys go from here that matters. Clarify that Ace of Swords, because it looks like there's a conversation between the two of you. Clarify that Ace of Swords. That kind of clears things up maybe. But I want to know what got them scared in the first place. I'll go to that in a second. Clarify that Ace of Swords. 10 of Wands. They were worried about a lot of responsibilities surrounding the relationship, which they were fine with leaving you carrying for the most part. It's like they were trying to figure out if they could, you know, keep up with something. It feels like you've got someone that when they get into a relationship, they go all in. They know themselves. They know how serious that they take their relationships, and they wanted to make certain that they were able to go all in with you because they didn't want to half-ass something. It's like, before I move forward with Leo, I need to make certain that I'm all in so I don't, you know, let anyone down. And then I see the World card and the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups right underneath that with the Judgment card. So Leo, it feels like you got someone that you guys were moving forward together, and they were preparing to take some sort of chance on this relationship and bring your relationship to someplace more committed, more exclusive, where there's no dating other people. It's just the two of you. But they got a little bit insecure and scared and backed out and started to entertain confusion and confusing thoughts, okay? But it feels like they were able to clear their own mind of that situation and get back to taking this chance, and they're hoping that you would not notice the moment of weakness, because they're fearing that if you were to notice their moment of weakness, it would leave you feeling insecure about whether or not you should move forward with them if they were doubting the situation at one point. So that's possibly why they don't want you to know about it. Like, crap, if Leo finds out I was doubting this, they're going to end up doubting me, and I'm not letting Leo know about this. But that's also starting off a relationship being dishonest too. So I feel like that Ace of Swords is telling me that you guys might have one of those raw, you know, clear conversations where they will even tell you, look, I did have some doubts, yes, but I figured it out on my own, and I didn't want to burden you with it or stress you out. And then that's when you're like, well, you kind of doing what you did leave me burdened because it left me carrying the relationship, even briefly. You got to be honest with me. King of Cups is telling me that someone is trying to showcase emotional maturity and emotional honesty around this time frame, where someone's going to speak from the heart regardless of what happens next. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me more about Leo and this person before I pull the hidden message. Anything else for Leo and this person this week? Whoa. Queen of Cups. And then I got the Star and the High Priestess. So now we have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Pentacles. So Leo, you and this person have strong emotions for the two of you. You both really do deeply care about each other, and you both want what's best for each other, even if what's best is not being with each other. You just want each other happy. That shows me that you guys are selfless, and you care more about each other's feelings and well-being than what you both get out of the situation, which could be a strong sign that you guys are meant to be together or would be compatible together. You guys aren't coming in selfish. And then I have the High Priestess, perhaps indicating that this moment of weakness may have been a part of someone's spiritual alignment. Someone may have needed to go through that in order to appreciate what they had in front of them before going all in. 10 of Pentacles. It feels like I am reading for a Leo that might be entering a committed relationship very soon, if you want it, of course. But for those of you who are in limited to no communication with someone right now, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings. But if you resonated with this reading, the zodiac signs coming through is Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer again, Leo, Aries, fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, That's the main ones that wanted to come through. It could be any zodiac sign. I only mention it because you guys like to hear what energy came through, but it could be any zodiac sign. All right. So I hope that helps. All right. Hidden message for Leo. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already, Leo. And I'm posting your new video tomorrow morning. All right. So Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be posting your new reading. My heart always comes back to you, even when I don't want it to. Wow, someone's really like wrestling with some things deeper. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Yeah, I'm lost and I don't know what to do about it, and I've been hiding from our love kind of matches with what I felt with that other energy where someone backed out from a plan and then revisited after. All right. So I feel like, Leo, you're going to just try and investigate what caused the insecurity in the first place to see if it's going to ever happen again in the future to protect yourself. All right. So I hope that helps. Happy belated birthday, Leo. On to Libra. Virgo, if you're watching right now expecting your zodiac sign, I did yours first because it's your birthday season. Hi, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you this week. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra this week? Libra. 2 more shuffles for Libra. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, Libra, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 8 of Swords. This is Gemini energy coming through, but it also could be your energy. Their intentions, we have the 8 of Cups, Scorpio energy. We got repeated 8s. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the 6 of Pentacles, Earth energy. Your feelings towards this person, the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And the overall energy for the two of you is the Fool, major for Aries. Dang, this card keeps on coming out. This card keeps showing up for everybody. Influencing the Fool, I have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. And the Strength card, major for Leo, and the Ace of Wands. All right, so what I'm getting off of this person strongly, and perhaps you too, Libra, is that someone wants to give to this, but not the way that it's being given to. That didn't make sense. It's like someone wants to give to the situation, but not the way that it's been playing out. Libra, you've got somebody this week that is having trouble figuring out what their next step should be. They have moments where they just say, to heck with it, I'm just going to turn my back on this. And then other moments where they're like, I can't turn my back on this. This is not what I'm meant to be doing here. I'm so confused, 8 of Swords. So there's something going on with the two of you that's preventing you guys from making progress in your relationship for some reason. When I look at your feelings for this person, you're very attracted to this person. You feel like you light up whenever this person's around you or you hear from them. So it's not lack of desire on your part for why something's not progressing. So I need to find out what's going on. It's like you guys can't get past a wall. It's like the desire is there, that want is there, but there's like a wall that's like, nope, you can't pass. But I'm also getting that this person may fear that they're not receiving the same level of effort from you that they're giving in order for you both to like kick down that wall. It's like the universe may be teaching this person about balance. Now remember, the roles could definitely be flipped. This could be you saying that. All right, just remember that. Because I usually get that for Libras a lot. So for it to come up for your person, could be that you're dealing with a fellow Libra, or you're mirroring back at them something that they need to learn from them for themselves too. All right, so let's start with their feelings for you. We have the 8 of Swords. Why the 8 of Swords? The Tower. And if you look at these two cards, Libra, They're both number 8s. 8 and 8 is 16. 16 is the number of the Tower. The more this person feels like they keep on going back and forth on something, the more it's going to summon a Tower. And it's the Tower that removes any blockages. So that way we don't stay stuck. Okay? So this person's back and forth confusion is summoning a Tower from the universe. The universe is pretty much coming in to help, to make something move again. And I got the Lover's card on the bottom. 3 of Wands. We cannot stay stuck. We've got to continue to move forward. And if a situation is keeping someone stuck, the universe intervenes. The 3 of Wands and the Lover's card flew out onto my floor. So it's not a lack of feelings, but it's a lack of planning. That could be what's coming in as a factor. Now I hear a motorcycle revving up. That might be a sign for somebody. A symbol. Motorcycles move really fast. They're very independent on the road. They get very creative with how to zigzag through heavy, condensed traffic. I don't know if you can hear it. Like someone's trying to look for a backup plan on how to move forward. Yeah, I keep on getting that a plan kept on backfiring. Clarify Libra's feelings. You could be dealing with a fire sign. The 2 of Wands, which is my planning card. Libra, you're kind of telling me that you're still open to planning the future. All right. With that Page of Pentacles right underneath it, showing me someone throwing a coin up in the air, you're also telling me that you're kind of torn between this way or that way, to the point where you're just throwing a coin up in the air to see which side it lands on as what direction you should take. So you both are doing the exact same thing. You guys are marrying each other, and that's what I felt with that Lover's card showing up. So something is creating that wall for the two of you. What is it? Is it other people? Is it work? Is it insecurities? Is it children? Something is being that wall for the two of you. I am seeing the 3 of Swords, so for some of you, it could be a third party involved, which could be that wall. Don't force it if it's not that. So let's clarify this person's intentions. We got the 8 of Cups. Why the 8 of Cups, please? Why the 8 of Cups? Why the 8 of Cups, please? Why the 8 of Cups? Why the 8 of Cups? The Emperor, the Star, the Chariot, and the Strength card, major for Leo. We got Aries coming through, Aquarius. Libra, this person is hoping that you could offer them some sort of support right now. They feel like they're not getting the support from you. Like you both were making some sort of plan to move forward, and you guys were making these plans together, but now they kind of feel like you stopped sharing your insight with them, leaving them feeling like, are we not in this together? Someone feels like they were just cut out of the planning, to the point where they're like, is there not even a plan anymore? Did Libra back out? And they're trying to figure out if they should back out too. They just don't want to walk away and then discover that you were still preparing to follow through with the relationship, and that maybe you were dealing with other situations that were taking your attention. It's like this person may be fearing that they're reading into the situation and that they're going to sabotage by bringing in assumptions to the relationship. It's kind of what that's showing me. Clarify that 6 of Pentacles as this person's behavior and actions. The Queen of Swords and the Moon. This person wants to talk to you, Libra. They're sick of the mental gymnastics. They want to talk to you. They're about to air out some deep feelings and frustrations towards you, Libra. That's what I'm strongly getting. That's what I'm strongly getting. This person is not playing. This person just wants to like get the truth from you. I am strongly getting that this could be a fellow air sign. Tell me more about that Fool and the Empress. The Knight of Cups and the Chariot and the Star. So around this time frame, Libra, I am feeling like someone is just trying to follow their heart and they don't want to be misled, okay, whether that's you or the person that you're dealing with. But I am getting somebody leading with their heart around this time frame and taking a break outside of their head to see if that's going to bring in some positive changes. And if something doesn't happen, this Tower is going to kind of shake things up. And I don't know what that Tower is going to be for the two of you. Like a disagreement that allows someone the confidence to air some of their grievances, or whatever that blockage is, it gets removed. Tell me more about that Tower, please, for Libra in this situation. King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I feel like that Tower is trying to stabilize the ground around you, Libra. It's trying to give you a platform to stand on that won't be shaky, that won't have cracks in it. So it's kind of showing me that the wall is here to give you guys time to look at your foundation a little bit better, to make certain that you guys aren't building something that's eventually going to crack in the future. It's like, Libra, you and your person need to look at your relationship right now before you go any further, because there's something you guys are missing that you need to work on before moving forward with the plans. Like, imagine building a house and you got a contractor saying, wait a minute, before you put up the 4 walls to this home, your foundation is not that secure yet. Fix that before you even worry about the walls. But in this situation, the walls are already up, indicating that someone bypassed working on the foundation and just built the wall anyway without checking that the foundation was secure first. And now this Tower is reminding someone that someone rushed. Someone rushed and jumped too far into the situation without all the ducks in a row. Which is leaving someone confused on what to do. Someone's questioning whether something is happening to prevent this or to help it move further along, but in a better way. And then I open up to the 6 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. All right, anything else? The King of Swords and the Justice card. So now I have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords and the Justice card. Libra, I'm strongly getting the talk written all over this reading. It's written all over. Okay? Someone's just pretty much saying, all right, where's your head in all this? Are we even doing this? Or should I just make further plans on my own? All right? Yeah, it's like, are we in this or are we calling this off? So let's get the hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, Libra, I have Gemini, Cancerian energy, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, but it really could be any zodiac sign. Oh, and Aries. Not sure if I said Aries. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? All right, Libra, that's for you. Hope that helps. On to the Scorpios. My Scorpionators. Hi, Scorpio. 1 second. 1 second. All right. Do I want to switch decks? Yeah, let me switch them. Let me switch them. Hi. Welcome, welcome for those who just showed up. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days? What's going on with their situation? Did I even write that correctly? Yeah. Scorpio. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you. We have the 7 of Cups. Their intentions, the 5 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions, the 5 of Swords. Your feelings towards this person, the Knight of Wands. And the overall energy, the Justice card, influenced by the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Scorpio, your energy just feels very off. It's like this person's coming in feeling like blindsided. Who else gave me that message? Was it Gemini? You could be dealing with a Gemini. All right, let's break it down. So we're starting off with their feelings being the 7 of Cups. Why the 7 of Cups for how this person feels about Scorpio? They're confused. It's like they're telling me that you caught them off guard with something. And they're like shaken up about it. Why the 7 of Cups? We got the Chariot. This could be someone that lives at a distance from you. And then I got the Hierophant. You've got someone that's very committed to something to do with the two of you. They're very loyal to you. Or they would like to be. But I don't know if it's something you said, didn't say, didn't do. Just left this person speechless to where they feel like they have no choice but to withdraw their energy right now to figure out what their next step should be. Let me just clarify your feelings, and then I'm going to circle back to their feelings. You're feeling the Knight of Wands for this person. You feel like they're very ambitious, very attractive. They get you excited whenever they are around you. You're really motivated by them, which doesn't explain what I'm getting for them for you. So I don't know if there was a huge misunderstanding. There's definitely feelings here. There is a desire to follow through with some sort of commitment with you. Why the Knight of Wands for how Scorpio feels about this person? The Moon, Pisces energy, but also Cancerian, and the 4 of Pentacles. Scorpio, you may be feeling very emotional around this time frame. And the emotions you may be tapping into may be releasing itself in ways that are not really supporting the cause. It feels like I'm reading for a Scorpio that has a lot of pent-up emotions, and you've got all this energy building up inside of you, and you just want some sort of release, whether through journaling, talking with your friends, sharing feelings towards this person. It's like you've got a lot of feelings bottled up, but this person may be feeling like the way you're releasing those feelings to them is not making them feel good about themselves. Yeah, I'm strongly getting someone that feels very caught off guard by something that you may have said to them, where they're just so like deer in headlights. But they're holding on to you because they're committed to this, but at the same time, they look so depleted of energy. Tell me more about Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio right now? Tell me more. It's like you got some deep-seated insecurity or fear surrounding where your life is going right now. And the Empress, a mother figure, this could be you, this could be this person, this could be something surrounding you wanting to nurture something, but you don't know how to start it. And then I got the Star, major for Aquarius. Tell me more about how this person feels about Scorpio right now. You've got someone that feels like you blindsided them. That you're upset at them. Tell me more about how this person feels about Scorpio. The Hierophant. I keep getting that. This person is still committed to something with you. This person feels like you guys have similar values. That there's something higher level about what's going on right now. Maybe there's a lesson. Maybe what's going on is more about someone's spiritual lesson or a higher calling than the actual relationship itself. The Four of Wands on the bottom. I feel like Scorpio, whoever this person is, you care about them a lot and they care about you. But there's some dispersed energy going on here that may have landed in the wrong direction that left this person feeling so confused by you. So let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Because the Five of Pentacles is kind of telling me that they feel like it's in their best interest to withdraw their energy and leave you alone. So that way it doesn't lead to an argument. Clarify that Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. This person is seeking clarity right now to something you may have recently said to them or did that they're trying to understand. Yeah, the Hermit on the bottom. This person's deciding to withdraw their energy right now and really go inward to figure out what the heck was happening between the two of you. So that they don't like perpetuate something and make something a bigger issue than it needs to be if they can figure out something on their own. Whoever this person is, they're very receptive. Could definitely be an air sign or someone with heavy air placements in their chart. But it's someone that's very sharp, very observant, and can read between the lines. And that could be what's going on. You may have not outwardly said something, but your mannerisms or how you said something, they clocked it. They clocked it and they're like, oh, wait, Scorpio's got some resentment towards me. Something like that. But when I look at your feelings towards this person, you have a lot of love for them. A lot of desire to nurture something with them. So they may have saw something that you didn't even know you were, like, you may have not realized that you were coming off this way. This person may know you better than you know. Like, whoever this person is, they know you pretty well. Whether it's because this person is just very observant or you guys have been connecting with each other for a while, this person clocked something. But it caught them off guard and really left them feeling really like stuck and feeling lack. Feeling like they were losing something with you. They don't want to lose this. They don't want you coming at them like this. But at the same time, they feel like they need to like back off so that it doesn't turn into an argument between the two of you. Clarify that Five of Swords. Clarify that Five of Swords. The Eight of Wands. I see some trains, so I don't know if someone, lives at a distance or there's fast movement involved or fast communication. And then I got the Two of Wands, which shows me someone planning something. This person may be planning to talk to you about something, but they're trying to figure something out before talking to you. So that way it would be a healthy conversation and not one that's going to leave them feeling like, oh crap, am I losing this with Scorpio? Are they like pulling away from me? Let me clarify the overall energy because I'm looking at the overall energy, Scorpio, and it shows me you with the Justice card and the Nine of Wands, as if to say that something you may have said or did or didn't do, you feel like it was justified. You feel justified in it. And that you may be seeing how far this person will go to show you that they care, how far up that ladder they will climb to get to where you're at. It's like you're wanting them to prove their loyalty to you. But it's like they're kind of telling me in this reading that they already did. They already had. Scorpio, I hope this is making sense. I hope this makes sense. Let me continue. They're like, why do I have to prove my love for you or loyalty to you? I've already been doing that. Where is this all coming from is what they're saying. Why the Queen of Cups, Justice, Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Some of you Scorpios want marriage with this person, and you're not playing around when it comes to your marital life. You're like, before I even go further with this person, I want to make certain that this person is strongly loyal to us. And you may have subconsciously tested this person to see how far they'll go to be there for you. But it looks like it might be doing the opposite. It might be doing the opposite, Scorpio. It may be leaving this person feeling like, have I had it all wrong? Did I misread it? Did I make too many assumptions? Did I have all these hopes and, you know, feelings that we were doing good? Did I have it all wrong? Is Scorpio not in love with me, or is not caring about me, or they just wanted stuff from me? It's like this person's scared that you just wanted them for surface level stuff, like money, favors, support, access to their resources, things like that. All right, let me dive in a little bit deeper, but I'm going to use a different set of cards. Do I want to use the Everyday Witch, or do I want to use the Mermaid? We'll go with the Mermaid. All right, dive into Scorpio's feelings again for this person, because you do care about this person, Scorpio. You do. Whoever they are, you love them, or you feel like your love for them is constantly growing. The Nine of Wands, you've got your wall up though. And that's the same card that we have over here. And then I got Judgment, Scorpio energy. And then we have the Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy, and the King of Cups. So Scorpio, what I'm getting off of you is that you care about this person a lot, but you're trying to process something. You're trying to release something that's pent up, that might not be related to this person, but it might be related to other experiences that kind of left you feeling like you have to keep your guard up. And you're just trying to figure out if this person's willing to kick down that wall to get closer to you, or if that wall is going to be too much of a challenge where they're going to be like, you know what, never mind. And then that will let you know that this person wasn't loyal enough to want to figure you out. Yeah, you're just trying to figure out if this person is just, you know, seeing this as fun and casual, or if there's real growth for the future there. But it kind of feels like you're putting them through like a emotional boot camp. How much will this person take? How much could I like lay it on them before they walk away? That will let me know how committed they are. But Scorpio, that may work on certain occasions, but it feels like you're dealing with someone that will only take so much before they let it go. Four of Cups. They're emotionally disassociating around this time frame, Scorpio. So whatever happened between the two of you, they're emotionally checked out to protect themselves. And they look very sad. They look very sad. It's like they go back and forth between being sad and while still having a little bit of energy to hold on to this, but barely. Look at that person. Looks like they're going to drop their purse. They're so like exhausted about something. And I got the Empress again. So I feel like there's a lot of potential for growth here, but someone needs to be more honest and direct and not like put someone through boot camp. That's kind of what it's feeling like. I mean, I'm looking at you right here with the Justice card, and it's like you feel like it's justified. Now, that definitely could be flipped. This person could be doing that to you. I just got to say it how it comes through. Someone's intending to withdraw their energy and pull back on their resources and just focus on themselves. If this is not mutual, if this is not, they just don't want to feel like they have to keep jumping over hoops to prove that they care about you or that they want to improve things with you, especially if there was some trouble in the past. Tell me more. The Death card. And then I got the Devil. Scorpio, I'm strongly getting someone here that's saying, please do not, you know, recycle old wounds to support a current narrative. Something like that. It's like someone feels like they already apologized for something, and it just keeps on being thrown back in their face whenever it's convenient for someone's storyline. You know, in order to protect themselves from getting hurt again. It's like someone keeps on perpetuating something that was already resolved in the past in order to support why they should keep their guard up now. But it's a protection. It's just someone trying to protect themselves from future hurt, but recycling old hurt over and over again and never moving past it. And it's preventing growth. It's preventing someone from moving forward in their life and getting everything that they're wanting, because they're replaying an old story over and over again, even if that old story was resolved. Anything else? Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Scorpio, whoever is doing this, I feel like there's going to be some sort of breakthrough. I feel like someone is figuring out what is in their best interest on an independent level, whether that is good for the relationship or not. Someone is coming to their own realization of what they need to do moving forward, is what that's kind of showing me. So let's get the hidden message. I hope that made sense. But you got someone kind of like deer in headlights about something, like, whoa, is that how you felt? Or that's your person. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Capricorn, Scorpio, Scorpio again, so it definitely could be Scorpio and Scorpio, Libra, Taurus and Libra, Pisces, Taurus again. That's the main ones that came through, okay? But it could be any zodiac sign. All right, please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. Yeah, Scorpio, it feels like whoever you're dealing with, they've been working on themselves to build a better relationship, to get closer to you, but they may feel like you're recycling old wounds that were already dealt with, and it's like, are we ever going to move past that? I knew you were right, but couldn't admit to myself or you. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart. Now I don't know how to let you go. Cancer had that. You could be dealing with a Cancer. So I hope that helps. On to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. What up, Buttercup? Just dropped coffee on my squirrel. Sorry. All right. Let's do it for Sagittarius. You're a Sagittarius Venus. Thank you, Adriana. I appreciate that. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for... Ooh, Seven of Pentacles hopped out. Someone's expecting something to happen any day now. It's kind of what it feels like. It's like someone's been very patient about something. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Hello. Five of Swords just hopped out. Don't like that card. It's my least favorite. While someone's waiting on some sort of movement, there could be some sort of unexpected interruption. Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Queen of Swords. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with. You don't have to be. Their intentions with you. We have the Three of Cups, water energy. Their behavior and actions towards you. This week, we have the Wheel of Fortune. That's fixed energy all around. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Your feelings towards this person this week, we have the Four of Pentacles. That's Sun and Capricorn. And the overall energy this week, we have the High Priestess, major for Pisces, and the Seven of Wands fire energy and the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Why does this feel very similar to what I just had for Scorpio? Sagittarius, you've got someone that wants to date you. They want to experience some beautiful changes with you. But there's something that they're trying to navigate through mentally. And then they're going to speak upon it when they feel ready. All right, let's break it down. We've got the Queen of Swords as this person's feelings. Right now, they're trying to use head over heart. In some regard, there's something that they're trying to mentally figure out. Why the Queen of Swords for their feelings for Sagittarius? We have the Star, major for Aquarius. This person is hoping that how something plays out is in alignment with what they've been wishing for. And I got the Hermit on the bottom, Virgo energy. Sagittarius, you got someone that's been really internalizing something for the last few days, it feels like. They're really trying to stay positive and optimistic that everything is syncing up the way that it needs to, but there's still something that they can't seem to figure out, and they feel like you would be the missing piece to that. But looking at your feelings, you kind of look worn out in some regard, as if now is not a good time. Maybe you're stressed out with work, you got a lot of financial situations to look over, or the relationship itself is leaving you holding on, but barely. And I had that for Scorpio. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for how Sagittarius feels about their person this week. Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. And the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. Now, you don't have to be dealing with a Scorpio for that to come through. There just could be some activity surrounding, a big change that is heading your way, a much needed change. And it could be tied into, past hurts that they thought were resolved, but aren't resolved yet. With that Wheel of Fortune being there, there could be a karmic lesson coming to a close this week or around this time frame. Like a cycle is getting ready to close. And someone's going to have an aha moment and a huge realization to what that Wheel of Fortune was trying to teach somebody. Sagittarius, it feels like you're ready to purge something in order for it to give space for something better to come along, whether it's with this person or it's this person that you feel like you need to let go of. It just feels like I'm reading for a Sagittarius that has some unresolved pain that you're still trying to cycle through, that you may have been holding on to, and that Wheel of Fortune is kind of trying to get you to loosen up that grip and let it go. So that way you and this person can move forward together. Because it feels like this is someone that's trying to integrate themselves into your life and build something with you, but they may feel like things that have happened before this time frame is coming in as an interference, whether they are a part of that or they came in after that. It's something like that. It's like you're struggling with letting this person get close to you because of what happened to you prior. Clarify the Three of Cups as this person's intentions. King of Cups, this person intends to offer you their support emotionally, to be there for you, to love up on you. It's like this person knows that you are just processing some really painful stuff right now, and they're just trying to be supportive, but at the same time, they also feel like, they got to protect themselves too. Hello, Empress and the Two of Pentacles just hopped out. Sagittarius, I feel like your message today is more to do with you focusing on yourself this week and nurturing what you need to nurture and putting this person kind of on the back seat. And I feel like this person's emotionally self-aware too, that you need that, and there'll be understanding. Something like that. It's like It's like I have a Sagittarius that wants this with this person, but at the same time, you're feeling very defensive about wanting this with this person because of what may have happened prior to this person coming along. Because I don't feel like this person hurt you. It feels like someone else did, and you're still dealing with some pent-up feelings surrounding that. And you're just like, oh, you better not do the same thing sort of energy. Now, if this is someone that did hurt you, Sagittarius, I feel like this person is wanting to make amends. If that's something that you're okay with, once that Wheel of Fortune, runs its cycle, it's done. That part is over. No revisiting it. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Wow, the messages today are very intense. What happened over the weekend? Why the Wheel of Fortune? The Hanged Man and the Hermit. You've got someone that's trying their best to see your perspective on things. They're trying to showcase a lot of maturity here. Okay? You've got this person thinking about you a lot. And while they're thinking about you, they're also trying to stay hopeful and optimistic that everything's going to play out the way it needs to, while the two of you still support a future together. But they are noticing that you are coming in resistant. You're resisting something. You're either resisting something that's important to them because of some unanswered, wish of your own. It's like you've got someone that wants to do something, but they feel like they can't because you're resisting it. And they're trying to be understanding. They're trying to be patient, but at the same time, they're hoping that you see their perspective on something. And at the same time, it's triggering something in you to look a little bit deeper into why you're resisting something in the first place. Oh, I hope this is making sense. It's like you want to be there for this person, Sagittarius, but at the same time, you're scared to allow yourself to be there for this person because you've never really felt reassured that people would be there for you too. But it feels like whoever this person is, they've been there. Let me get another card on that, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Hold on. No, let me use these ones. Four of Cups, a Death card. Sagittarius, it's almost like you may be going through something right now where you just feel emotionally bored. Not necessarily with this person. You may feel like you're kind of bored with the feelings that you've been carrying with you for years, it feels like. You're bored of them. You're like, get these feelings away from me. All they do is stress me out. I'm sick of dealing with these same emotions. And you're trying to reject it, but it's like haunting you. It won't go away. It's begging to be killed off with a Death card. It's like I have a Sagittarius that's sick of revisiting an old wound over and over again. You're like, every time I try to work through it and think I'm done with that old wound, it comes back and haunts me again. And you're being guided to release it and make peace with it. Because it's affecting your relationship with this person is kind of what it feels like. Remember, roles could definitely be reversed. It's like you've got someone here, Sagittarius, that really wants to, stay faithful to this situation with you, but not to their own, they don't want to lose what they're needing out of life in order to give you this. I don't think this is making sense. Tell me more about Sagittarius. You're being very judgy on yourself, Sagittarius. You're being very hard on yourself. And they want you to take it easy on you because they've seen what you've been through. They know your resilience. And it's like the universe doesn't want you to be angry about that anymore. Because it's blocking you from other experiences that would be beneficial for you. Clarify that High Priestess, Seven of Wands. It came back out. The Four of Cups came back out. And then I see the Ten of Cups. Yeah, Sagittarius, I'm strongly getting this feeling from you that you're really getting sick of a specific emotion coming back to the surface whenever you think it's gone. It's like, oh yeah, I thought I dealt with you 5 years ago. Oh crap, that feeling I've had since childhood. Crap, it's back again. I thought I dealt with it. It's like you're bored of your emotions. You're bored of it. You're like sick of it. You're sick of feeling things over and over again and feeling like it never gets resolved. Like you feel like the past keeps haunting you. And it's putting a lot of strain on your current relationship with somebody, because this person is trying to get close to you while also doing what's in their best interest, and they feel like you're kind of hard to read or hard to get close to right now. It's kind of what that's feeling like. It's like they can sense that you're kind of checked out. They feel like you're checked out of the relationship. Space that you're wanting. No, it feels like you want this person in your life, Sagittarius. Whoever this person is, you want a family with them, or you're already invested in a family with them, but you're like having trouble with the negative thoughts. So you might be acting very controlling right now to the people in your life, or to things that you may feel like are out of your control. It's like if someone does something that you're kind of unsure about, you feel like you've lost some sort of control. Sagittarians are known for their freedom, though, their adventurous side. For some reason, something kind of took away your adventurous side, Sagittarius, where you feel like you're scared to even take risks anymore, when before you would be open to trying out new things, exploring new places, just being free. Some of you guys may feel like you've got some energetic whiplash going on here, keeping you trapped in a place of fear. Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's an opportunity for you to change that. I feel like you're getting an opportunity to change that. It might involve you going in different directions. I am looking at the Chariot, so there could also be travel or a move that would be beneficial. And then I see the King of Wands. Yeah, Sagittarius, I hope this reading helped. It feels like the reading is more personal for you than it is about your relationship. It just feels like old unresolved emotions keeps on getting recycled. And I got that same message through Scorpio's reading, so I don't know if you're a cusper. It's like old recycled emotions keeps on pushing people away from you, or you pushing people away from you. And it's needing to be released, so that way there could be growth. Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This is how you should be showing up, Sagittarius. You're meant to be showing up as free-spirited, fearless, taking chances, being spontaneous, enjoying the moment. But something's got you in PTSD mode is kind of what it feels like, where you're scared to be your normal free-spirited self because of some sort of past event caught you off guard. Or you allowed a relationship to get too comfortable and it went south. And you feel like it's because you took control off of the relationship, and that's where everything messed up. So that's why you may feel like you have to be more controlling now. I hope that helped. I'll get your person's hidden message in a second. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, a Cancerian, a Scorpio, a Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Taurus. Wow, these messages seem like they're layered. They're not being direct. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? That felt like it was multi-layered, Sagittarius. It did not feel like, how does my person feel about me type of read at all. It felt multi-layered. There's something going on with you, and it feels more complex to just answer in 15 minutes. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. It hurts to see online that you moved on with your life. All right. I hope that helps. I wish you the best, Saggy. On to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you for the week ahead. All right, what do we have for Capricorn for the week ahead? What do we have for Capricorn? Ooh, the King of Pentacles hopped out. That's your court card. Look at that. I like it. Some of you guys are doing really well this week. Feeling like your week is good, a good boring. Not a bad boring, but a good boring. 2 more shuffles for Capricorn. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Capricorn, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Knight of Cups. Their intentions with you, the 8 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions, we have the Page of Wands. Your feelings towards this person, the King of Pentacles. It came back out. It wanted to come out for you, and it did again. The overall energy, we have the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Wands influencing that, and the 10 of Wands. All right. It feels like you and another person are off to a good start this week. It feels like there's a lot of positive changes. You got someone that really cares about you. This could be someone that you may have met at work as well, or you guys work really well together. However, there's an energy on the side of this relationship that's coming in needing you or needing your support in some regard, Capricorn. Now remember, these readings could pull in people who are family members, friends, and lovers. It feels like you've got a romantic situation showing up in your reading today, Capricorn, but it also shows me that there's a person who you also have an emotional connection to that's needing your help and support this week. It's kind of what it feels like. So you're definitely someone that's cared for and relied upon. Like, people really value your input. So let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Knight of Cups. You got someone that clearly has romantic feelings for you, and they're showing it this week. They're actively showing it. Clarify that Knight of Cups. Page of Swords. You might get some new information this week from this person that lets you know what's going on with them. But I'm also getting that other person showing up in your reading again. You've got someone that's really going through something and needing a hug or needing your assistance, needing advice. It might be a family-related situation. It's someone that you cared for. Clarify that person. Clarify what they want with Capricorn this week. The 8 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. They're needing your guidance on how to walk away from something. Whether walk away from some sort of issue in their life, walk away from a person, walk away from being very self-critical. They're very self-critical of themselves. They put a lot of pressure on themselves to make everyone happy around them, but they may feel like they're not doing it. This could be a family member to you, or you consider them family. All right, let's go back to how you feel about whoever this person is that's coming towards you romantically. You've got the King of Pentacles. The Emperor. This could be someone that you're married to, or you see potential for marriage. With your feelings clarified by the Emperor, you feel that this person is showing you a lot of respect this week. You feel like this person is showing you that they appreciate the support you give. Wow, you're just all around supportive, aren't you? Everybody in your reading, everyone that's around you, Capricorn, are like, thank you for being in my life. Without you, shoot. It's like you're like the patriarch or the matriarch or something like that of the circle group of friends you have or family members. All right, back to this person's feelings for Capricorn. You might have someone that's in school, going back to school, finished up school, feels like a permanent student, someone that's always learning and getting certificates. Tell me more about this person's feelings for Capricorn. The 3 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. This person is really protective over the two of you. And I feel like for some of you, this person also wants to take a trip with you. You guys might be already actively planning this trip, or you guys are already in the middle of this trip and you're watching this video. But it feels like this is someone that really cares for you deeply. And even if you guys are apart, they still feel close to you. Wow, aren't you Mr. and Mrs. Popular? Clarify this person's intentions with Capricorn. Why the Eight of Pentacles? The Empress. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, for a lot of you Capricorns, you're already married. Or it's heading that way. But again, on the side, I've got another person that is coming towards you, you know, interrupting what's going on with you and your person in order to take your attention away for some sort of support. It's not telling me that this person is trying to separate the two of you. It's someone that is supportive over the two of you, but needs you right now more than anything. All right, there's someone stressing out here. They may feel like they've done plenty to warrant this support in return. All right, clarify Capricorn's person's behavior. Why the Page of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. All right, so Capricorn, this week, you've got two different people hovering around you, wanting to make contact with you. You got one that I feel like you're talking to on a daily basis, or you live with, for those of you who are married, and another person who's adjacent to the two of you, but maybe going through a rough patch and is really needing some sort of friendship or some sort of guidance from you. Okay, so let me get some more clarifiers, but I'm going to use a different deck. All I know is you're in a good spot. You're in a good spot. You've got your cake and you're eating it too. Did I just miss somebody? Crap. Thank you, Carpe Diem. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. It's like Capricorn, this week you're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty. You know, you're just looking like you've got people around you that are like really letting you know how much you've been there for them or how much you mean to them. And you've got one person that's being really lovey-dovey with you, wanting to be very romantic and maybe even take a trip with you. And then you got another person that's like, the only person I want to talk to about my problems is Cappy. And you're just in a very comfortable place. And financially, your money is going up. Financially, your money is going up, and I've been getting that for you for months now. In fact, your August monthly had a lot of money in it, okay? But for those of you who are focusing on love, it does feel like whoever this person is that I'm tapping it to, there very well could be marriage down the road for the two of you if you're not already married. I do feel like for some of you, you're already married. Because it just feels very domesticated, what I'm getting off of the two of you, as if you guys are actively making plans together, traveling together, doing regular things together. And you're being pulled aside by someone outside of the relationship, but is still connected somehow, as if to say whoever the person is that you're dealing with romantically also is close to this person. Clarify that. The King of Cups. And I got the Lover's card again. Yeah, Capricorn. You're just... People are appreciating you right now. And they're appreciating all the work you've put into valuing your relationships. And I'm also getting a job opportunity for you, and I already got that earlier, where there's a chance for you to draw in some more income, which could be why you have more time to give to the people in your life, because you may feel like your work and money is starting to really stabilize or become very abundant, where you have the emotional bandwidth to give to other people who might be needing you right now. You're like, all right, my work's fine. All right, let me give to this person. It's kind of what this is showing me. Capricorn, I like it. This is one of the best readings I've done for you in a while, aside from that monthly. All right. Someone's really needing your support right now, and I feel like you're going to give it within boundaries, of course. You're not going to let it, drain you. But you're being there for someone. It feels like a best friend, or it feels like a family member, or someone that you consider both a best friend and a family member. And then you've got this other person that just loves the heck out of you, that is making plans with you, travel plans, or future long-term plans with you in regards to your relationship. For some of you, they may be asking you to move in with them. They may have been saving up for a house. or you have. That's your energy though, Capricorn. That's Sun in Capricorn. That's you. Seven of Cups. The Knight of Swords. There's an urgent message coming towards you, Capricorn, and I just don't know who it's from now all of a sudden. It kind of switched up on me. You got someone coming towards you with strong urgency. The Knight of Swords is Gemini energy, and Gemini is the third house, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury. It feels like someone's got something urgent to say to you. It doesn't feel negative towards you, but it does feel urgent. It's like you're waking up to a whole bunch of text messages where you're like, whoa, hold on, let me scroll back where this person started off with. Oh, okay. And you're reading it and you're reading it. It's like a scroll of urgent messages that this person may have texted late at night when you were already in bed. That's specific. Tell me more. Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so Capricorn, it looks like the relationship that you're fostering with someone around this time frame is good. That's why there's not much emphasis on that right now, and more emphasis on this other person that's kind of out your line, but in your line. That doesn't make sense, I know. Whoever this person is, I feel like they're going to be just fine. They're going to rise above this, and I feel like they're going to feel really appreciative over you being a good listening ear. Even if you didn't need to give advice, they just needed someone to listen to them and hear them share their feelings, and then they rise above it better than before. And I do feel like there's a strong level of appreciation for you, Capricorn. Every time I tap into your energy, Capricorn, look at you. This is King and Queen of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're masculine, you're mastering your masculine energy and your feminine energy this week, where you are overall grounded, where people are looking at you as if you've got all your ish together and they're coming to you for a lot of different things. But you also have strong boundaries in place to where you're not going to allow other people's, disappointing situations drag you down, but you're going to be there for them. Some of you Capricorns, you've put a lot of obstacles in your past and you've gained a lot of wisdom from it. And that's why you're sitting pretty, because you've been through a lot, you've grown, and now you're sharing your wisdom with other people. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. That was a fantastic reading, Capricorn. You're going to have a good week. It feels like a good, boring week. Some of you guys might also be getting a dog. Random. Don't force it. I prefer a cat. But some of you guys may be getting a dog. I love all animals, though. All right. Please rock that like and subscribe button, Figaro, if you haven't already. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Oh, for some of you, that side person could be coming in with an apology. And I don't mean as in side chick, side dude. The person that's coming to you. They might be like, I'm sorry about what I said. That could be what I'm getting. And you're like, oh, it's fine. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. Some of you Capricorns, you're with this other person, and this other person may have also been close to you. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. All right, Capricorn, I hope that made sense. Hope it helped. But you look good nonetheless. You're doing really good. On to Aquarius. Doobie, 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 doobie. Do, 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 do. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Hi, Aquarius. Oh, thank you so much, Aubrey. I appreciate that. Belated birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me give you another like on that one. There we go. Thank you so much. Love you too, Samuel. All right. What deck do I want to use? I'll use this one. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right. What do we have for Aquarius this week? What do we have for Aquarius this week? For the next 7 days, From the time that Aquarius clicks on this video, what's going on for them? What do we have for Aquarius, please? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Their intentions, we have the King of Swords, Aquarius energy, but also Libra and Gemini. Their behavior towards this, we have the 3 of Swords. Your feelings towards them, the 2 of Wands. The overall energy, the Emperor, influenced by the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, man. You've got somebody that's trying to establish some sort of control over what's going on right now. Someone's like, all right, I need to step in before this ends up getting worse. It's kind of what this feels like. I don't know if that's you or this is your person that's doing it. It could definitely be your person because they're the one that's coming in with all this king energy. But you might also be the one coming in with that emperor that kind of trumps the king energy that's coming through. There might be like a challenge for control, like a battle for control right now. It feels to me, Aquarius, that you and another person were giving a lot of time and effort towards the relationship and where it was headed, where it was growing, to the point where you both felt like you were sitting pretty with that 10 of Cups. Really felt like, yeah, we hit the jackpot with each other. This is great. I absolutely love our relationship. But then out of nowhere, something happened. Or something is happening. Or is about to happen. And this person is trying to like put out the fire and like control the situation so it doesn't get out of hand. Meanwhile, we have this Emperor energy that's trying to like really take full control over it because they feel like they know what's best. So let's break it down. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the King of Pentacles. Why the King of Pentacles for how this person feels about Aquarius, please? The Queen of Cups, whoever this person is, Aquarius, they adore you. They love you. They love you a lot. You're someone that they've known for a while, 6 of Cups, or they feel familiar to you, 6 of Cups, or there's children involved, 6 of Cups. But this person is confused about where you stand right now, given what's going on around the two of you. It feels like there was like an unexpected interruption. Like something just did not, give anyone a heads up. Because I'm looking at the two of you in this art depiction. You both look really happy, really, really in love, and just really growing your relationship into someplace very stable. I usually don't do this, but I'm going to skip ahead and just clarify the 3 of Swords so I can rule out a few different things. And then maybe it'll give me some insight into what's going on here because everything that's surrounding this does not make sense. Because it looks like you guys are a very stable couple or heading there. 6 of Wands hopped out. 6 of Wands. That's getting a lot of attention. A lot of admirers. For someone here, someone felt a bit burdened by all the success or attention someone was getting outside of the relationship. Like for example, Aquarius, say you and someone are in a healthy, happy relationship and you have a successful business that you run and you're getting all this praise. Everyone's like, we love you, Aquarius. You're the best product owner or business owner there ever was. And this person's feeling kind of left out. And it led to some sort of argument. That was just an example. Clarify that 3 of Swords again. The 9 of Swords, and I got the 8 of Pentacles. Something to do with someone's work. Like someone's getting a lot of success at work and someone feels unrecognized, not getting the full recognition that they deserve or feeling like they are not measuring up. So Aquarius, it feels like you and another person are happy with each other, but someone may be feeling down or insecure about where they're at career-wise right now and maybe seeing you doing really well, getting promotions, or just running a really successful business, and they feel like they've got no place for themselves. Or it's their own insecurities getting the better of them. or they do have a place, but it's not being recognized as much as yours is. Like they could be the best school teacher in their school, and you could be a firefighter, and your job is getting more public notoriety, and theirs is kind of like, oh, you're a teacher? That's the only way I can explain this. Because you guys look really good. Clarify that 10 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. Justice, there could be a marriage. You guys may already be married, and someone just doesn't feel seen. Someone feels like their love relationship kind of took a lot of attention away from their own path. This feels like a personal reading for somebody. This doesn't feel like a general reading. Clarify Aquarius' feelings. 2 of Swords. And the Fool, Aries energy. For some of you Aquarians, you feel blindsided by this. You didn't know your person felt jealous about all of the success you had in your life. But they don't want you upset about it. They just want to figure their self out too. It's not like this person wants you to, you know, do bad in order to make them feel good. No. They just want a piece of that success for themselves. It almost feels like I'm reading for a married couple, and the spouse just feels like they just exist while the other person is like getting all the recognition in the life, in the relationship. And someone's questioning their purpose right now. But if you're not married to this person, Aquarius, and this is someone that you're dating and things are in that early stage, it looks like it could go far, but out of nowhere, someone allows a trigger, their own insecurity, like interfere with what you guys were creating with each other. Clarify this person's intentions with Aquarius. Why the King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. This person wants to talk to you openly and honest about what's going on with them. I feel like this person feels safe to share with you how they're feeling. They're trying to take control over it before it gets out of hand. Why the Emperor? 8 of Swords and the Page of Swords. So Aquarius, it does feel like you've got someone that might be dealing with some jealousy surrounding what you've got going on in your life right now. You might be just in a path right now where you're seeing your luck change. You feel like work is working out for you, money is working out for you, you've got friends and family that love you, and you may be dealing with someone that's also feeling good about their life, but when it comes to their purpose, they may be feeling lost. And they're comparing themselves to you, projecting onto you. But I'm not getting that they want to hurt you in any way. I feel like they're beating themselves up. Clarify that 3 of Swords, the Strength card, and the 6 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. In this art depiction, it shows me someone with some school books, as if someone's deciding to go back to school to get a certificate, to get a trade, so they can better their position and not feel stuck anymore. You might be inspiring this person, Aquarius, to want to go back to school or to learn a trade or rethink their career choices right now. Yeah, you're inspiring them. So it's like they take control over how they feel so that way they don't aggravate your relationship. They're like, all right, I need to control my emotions here before I end up pushing Aquarius away, because it's not Aquarius's fault that I'm feeling this way. Which tells me that you're dealing with someone very emotionally intelligent and emotionally mature. You both are coming in emotionally intelligent and emotionally mature. It's like this person's trying to nip something in the bud before it gets out of hand and starts to turn into some sort of unnecessary argument between the two of you. Yeah. And if this is not a romantic situation, Aquarius, you might have a family member that you've kind of outpaced in regards to your personal goals, and they thought they would have been where you're at sooner. Instead, you kind of outpaced them. Like say you had an older sibling who thought that they would be the first to be a millionaire in the family, first to run a business, first to have this, first to have that, and you just outpaced them, and you end up claiming all that stuff first. and someone's trying to figure themselves out so that they don't throw all this jealousy towards you because it's not your fault. That's a very specific message, but Aquarius, you look like you're doing pretty good. And someone wants you to enjoy it, so they're trying to figure themselves out. Why the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups? This could definitely be reversed. The Tower and the Four of Swords and the Fool. So it feels like someone is trying to have their own internal tower and rebuild and figure some sort of plan out. But there's still love for you with that Ace of Cups. So I hope that made sense, Aquarius. It kind of matched Capricorn's energy. Like you might be able to benefit off of Capricorn's message. You might be a cusper, or you have it in your chart, or because Capricorn rules over the 10th house, which is career, public image, legacy, things like that. You guys are kind of parallel to something right now, where you guys are finally doing really well career-wise, or you finally like found your mark, and now you're inspiring other people to want to do better. All right. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. That came out in Capricorn's reading too. Some of you Aquarians, someone loves you, wants to be with you, but they may have felt insecure about their position in your life and just labeled you as a friend because they felt like they couldn't compare to you. Like you were way up here and they still felt like they were inferior to you, or you know what I mean. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. I hope that helped. I hope it helped. Either way, Aquarius, you look good. You look good. If that didn't make sense, at least something's looking good for you. On to Pisces. My water fishies. Speaking of fishies, I'm going to get a new fish to add to my fish tank. All right. One of my fishes needs a friend. Ow, that thing cut me. What happened? Did it break? I've had this thing for years. It better not be breaking. All right. Hi, Pisces. I think a Buenos Aries tetra. I think that's the fish I'm looking at. Buenos Aries tetra. They're like the Ryan Phelps of the fishes. They just swim back and forth, back and forth. All right. What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. I love it when we see that card. Their intentions, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions, we have the Chariot, major for Cancer. Your feelings towards this person, major kind of for Leo, or rewind. It would help if I said the name of the card. The Strength card, major for Leo. The overall energy, the Fool. This bugger keeps on coming out as everyone's overall energy. What is up with that? Even in the weeklies and monthlies I did this month, Pisces, this bugger was everyone's overall energy. Feels like everyone's just stepping into new roles, new experiences, new relationships around this time frame, or giving current relationships fresh makeovers. All right, so let's break it down. Let's start with your person's feelings. We got the Ace of Pentacles. They feel like they've landed in a gold mine with you. With the Ace of Pentacles as their feelings, they're pretty much looking at you as like up there. It's like high value. Like a really good opportunity. Why the Ace of Pentacles for how they feel? 2 cards came out. The 3 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. This person is trying to map out a plan on how to move forward with this, but something keeps on getting them to look over their shoulder as if they're leaving something behind or overlooking something. And then I see the 4 of Cups right underneath that. Pisces, you've got someone that is trying to move forward with you, but something keeps on distracting them. Like an unanswered, an unresolved situation unrelated to you is what it kind of feels like. It's like you have someone that's really trying to move forward with you. They really see it working out, but they're like haunted by some sort of like unresolved issue from their past that's like holding them back for some reason. It's like they keep on looking over their shoulder going, what was that? It's like, I'm trying to move forward with Pisces. What's that sound? What's trying to get my attention? So I don't know if this is telling me that someone's trying to transition from an ex relationship to be with you. And while they're trying to move forward with you, someone from their past keeps on trying to pull them back in and pull them away from you. And they're not allowing it to happen. But at the same time, they're like, what is that? And that could be why you're holding back a little bit, because you just don't want to go all in unless you know for certain that this person is ready to build with you. Clarify Pisces feelings for this person. The Two of Swords, you may feel like they're a bit wishy-washy and you're just trying to give them time to make a definite answer or come to some sort of final choice before you decide whether you want to move forward with them or walk away from them. It's like you're picking up on their inconsistency, Pisces. You're picking up on the fact that they're coming towards you, but you can kind of see a resistance to going all in. And that could be why their intentions is the Two of Pentacles. They may be weighing out a big decision right now. They may be weighing out the pros and cons to something. It looks like you're, front and center here. Seven of Wands. All right, this is a side message, so don't force it. I can't get comfortable in this freaking chair. This is a side message. For those of you Pisceans who picked up with someone while they were still exiting another situation, that person won't back off. And your person is trying to put up some boundaries with that person. They're like, will you leave me alone? I'm with Pisces now. All right. That could definitely be flipped for you, Pisces. You're the one that might have an ex that is trying to prevent you from moving forward. And you gotta put out some strong boundaries and really stand your ground in some regard. But back to what I had before. Pisces, it feels like you've got someone that's seeing you as a really stable opportunity to build, to see something grow. But they feel like they've got to put up some boundaries with other people in their life to let them know, I'm off limits. I want to focus on my relationship with Pisces. This is someone that's dedicated towards something with you. But they need to really get untangled to something. And that could be why you're trying to give someone some space to figure some things out, because you can see that they're kind of distracted. Why the Chariot as this person's behavior and actions with Pisces? I'm seeing repeated sevens. Sevens could mean something to you, Pisces. 7. I've got 1, 2. I thought I had 3 sevens. Where's the other one? Just had 3 sevens. I got repeated 8s and repeated 7s. The 4 of Cups, Cancer energy, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, Pisces, there's someone in your person's life that they're trying to reject, but they won't take the hint. And it's slowing your progress with this person down because they can't confidently move forward without being cleared of that energy. It's like this person is trying their best to not even look at it. This is your person, Pisces. And this could be someone else trying to be like, all right, you don't want to be with Pisces. We still have something that we can build here. And this person's like, I ain't looking at your offer. Leave me alone. It feels like an ex. It feels like an ex that doesn't want to let this person go. And all this person is thinking about is you. And if it's not like an ex, it could be someone's family or friends or work, really trying to drag their energy down and then interrupt what you guys are trying to build together. Clarify that Fool as the overall energy, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. And then I see the Ten of Wands. So Pisces, it feels like regardless of what this person decides to do next, you're just focusing on you for the time being. And you're just feeling the wave of new changes taking place in your life. And you're really hopeful. You're really excited. You're really optimistic about it. Which is telling me that you're coming in very emotionally detached to a specific outcome, which is beautiful. That's the Hangman card. Letting go of attachment. Whatever is meant to be will be. You're not basing how you feel based off the result of a relationship. You're like, I'm cool on my own. If it works out with this person, great. If it doesn't, I'm still good. And that's a strong sign of growth. But at the same time, I feel like you do hope that this works out with this person, but you're not going to lose sleep over it. Tell me more about the situation. We got the Ten of Wands. There's some red tape for someone to cut through in order to establish this relationship with that Hierophant. Someone's really needing to make peace with the past or shut a door completely in order to walk towards a new opportunity. And I feel like, Pisces, you're giving someone plenty of opportunity to separate themselves from their past in order to make some space for the two of you. You're like, hey, take care of what you need to take care of. I'll be over here. It's kind of what you're showing me right now. Yeah, Death card in the Tower. Or that's flipped, but I feel like I strongly have a Pisces that's like, take care of what you need to take care of. I'll be over here. It may be the fact that you're very intuitive, Pisces. You can tell when someone's going through a much needed transformation and you don't want to interrupt that. You don't want to interrupt with universe's plan or God's plan for somebody. You understand that there's a bigger reason for why someone's going through something right now, and you're trying not to interject because you feel like that would not be helpful. You're letting someone figure something out on their own. You're not getting in the way while also protecting yourself and your boundaries. Wow. Pisces, there's something new starting for you, and you already confirmed it to me that you feel excited. But you're not putting a layer on what that opportunity is. You're keeping your energy open to possible pivots and changes, and you're trying to be adaptable. I like it. I like it a lot. Seven of Pentacles, and then I see the Queen of Cups, and I got the King of Cups. So Pisces, I feel like you're being energetically prepared for a healthy, growing relationship, a relationship that's built off of trust, patience, compassion, and grace. And you're definitely showcasing your emotional maturity in this reading today. And it may end up gaining more trust from whoever you may be dealing with because of how you're handling something. Wow. Okay, that explains why this person feels like you are like high value. It's like, wow, Pisces is nothing like my ex. Pisces is like, you know, really cool. It feels like that. Wow. Okay. It feels like you're entering a new relationship, Pisces, but you're letting someone separate themselves from an old life story that meant something important to them at one point, but is not a part of your story together. So you're giving them a chance to close out that book and then continue opening the book with you. Again, it doesn't have to be a divorce or a breakup that you're witnessing from this person. No. You're just letting them like really cut ties with something that would bring a lot of strain to your relationship if it doesn't get dealt with sooner rather than later. Not mafia style, of course, but you know what I mean. Before I pull your person's hidden message for those of you in limited communication, you could be dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, strong Scorpio. I got Leo here. Taurus is here. Cancerian energy is here. But it really could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. And thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. My memories of you, rewind, learning how to read again. Hello. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. All right, that's for you. I'm freaking starving. I'm gonna go eat something, a snack, because it's not dinner time. My mom's bringing over stuffed shells and eggplant parmesan, so I want to eat a light snack. I'm gonna continue uploading some videos that are due. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. I adore you guys. Thank you everyone with all the belated birthday wishes and the birthday wishes you gave me all week long. I appreciate you. All right, on that note, I rock that deck. Later.